Nearly got it right. I'm doing my best. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day, and welcome Saturday night with Conker. Um, Nearly on time. Just stuffed myself full of chips and sausages, and very nice they were too. So, how are we all? Well, as always, life is never dull in the Conker household. Would you believe I've managed to twist my knee, my good knee, in bed a couple of nights ago. Now, before you go any further, all right, I was asleep. Leave it. It woke me up. I have no idea what I've done. Anyway, I do tend to use what I have got to turn over at night time and all the rest of it. And I managed to twist my knee, and it woke me up. And I was in a bit of a pickle, to be honest with you. And I had a bad night. I have to be honest with you. So I had a really bad night. And last night, I took to my bed, would you believe it, 9:45 at night, without a beer, feeling sorry for myself with a few painkillers. I do beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. Um, but I woke up this morning feeling quite refreshed and a lot better. Thank you for asking. Even if you weren't going to, I'm going to tell you anyway. I don't know if it's old age or what it is, but my God, I don't know what I'm doing myself all these years. I'm falling to pieces. It either falls off, drops off, leaks, or whatever. Oh, here, I've had a new head put on. I went and seen my, I work in the doctor's surgery, and I've had this thing on the side of my head. And I saw one of our doctors who are not actually allowed to treat us because I don't know what it was, something to do with insurance. But he did, bless him. He's a skin specialist. And he had a look at my head. And as I said, I got a second head growing. Turns out I've got a senile wart. Senile wart. Otherwise, there is a technical medical name for it. But basically, it's these things will grow on you, or especially on your head, when you get a bit older. They're benign, whatever. Anyway, he decided to freeze it with this what freezing stuff they use, the ice stuff, whatever it's called. And he did it 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I got rid of it, but it's not quite gone. So he did it again. When we Saturday, day before yesterday. He gave it another blast with his liquid nitrogen. That's what it was, and it stings like buggery, and that really does. However, it seems to be going because even my hairdresser, you know, it's a hairdresser. Yep. Yesterday afternoon said, "Oh, what's this here? Not ear, here, you know." And I explained what it was, and she was okay with it. But there again, see, that's another story there. A hairdresser could well, save your life, I suppose. They could find something that's not good, not right, point it out to you. And there's a story that my very good wife Anne, who's a very good nurse, um, noticed something some years ago on somebody that she was doing a Zumba or whatever, I don't know, and it's pointed out that you want to have that looked at, whatever it was, I can't remember now. It turned out this was malignant, and this individual had to have all this chopped out, one thing and another, and it probably saved her life. So keep an eye on your lumps and bumps and warts and God knows what else. Dot Conker. Anyway, so this week, what have we been up to? Well, I've actually managed to sell the Alco, which is a German-made, Austrian-made, the yellow mower, roller mower that I've had on my hands now for 3 or 4 weeks, actually a bit longer. Anyway, a chap decided he'd turn up. There were two people after it. This chap turned up only yesterday morning, full of money, which really like, and looked at it. He said, "Oh, I don't know." He said, "It's a bit heavy." I said, "Well, it's a pretty industrial machine." He said, "I got a bad back. The wife's got a bad back." Well, this ain't going to be the one for you then, pard. Anyway, he looked at it. He was very polite, and we decided that it wasn't the one for him. So he's gone away. Luckily enough, there was somebody else interested as well, who I let know that it was no longer sold. And this guy has come back to me, and we've done the deal, and I'm going to deliver it to him in one of our local towns tomorrow. And also, I've had some. You may or may not know. I used to do a lot of shooting and stuff, and I'm selling off all the gear. And the chaps come along tomorrow afternoon to buy all that. And we've now bought ourselves. I can't show it to you. This huge gazebo that was. Oh, I'm not going to show it to you. Hang on a second. Where are we? There we go. Can you see that? There we go. Where are we? There we go. There. This was for a chap put this on the local marketplace, whatever. He ordered it online, 530 odd pounds, whatever. And for whatever reason, one part wasn't right, so they replaced it. But they replaced the whole thing, so he ended up with two. Anyway, he put it on local market, and I was first in, no mess. I was like a tramp on chips, as Mick says. So I gave him 300 quid for it there, cash, instead of 550, and we're now currently about to build it. Half of it's built there this afternoon. Friends of ours are coming around tomorrow morning to put it up. He said, "Oh, I'll do that in 2 hours." I got a half a mind to bet him a few beer that he won't be doing that in 2 hours, whatever. The only trouble with that is I got to get up tomorrow morning. Sunday mornings are sacrosanct to us. Anyway, there we go. God, I'm beginning to sound like that chap that I follow on the model table. Every time he talks, he goes, "Oh, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now." Whatever, it's not important. And that's it, basically. I've also had the cable turned up for this other, the Mountfield mower that I'm going to flip. Did I tell you that the cable I ordered was the wrong one, and I tried to modify it, and I basically cocked it up anyway. So I'm ordering another one, and it came all the way from China. Funny old thing, eh? Perfect one, absolutely perfect. Took 6 days. It's here. Fitted it this afternoon. Job's a good one. Now I do have a video somewhere on the camera here somewhere. I was going to put out today, but I just ran out of time. Just of where we got to after the powder coating and stuff. But I will put that out in the next couple of days. I'm sure nobody's really interested in this silly old fool messing around with a mower, but anyway, I'm going to put it out. So, was it Mick says? Content. That's why I'm absolutely living the dream with 341 subscribers. Why haven't you subscribed? I ask myself. Anyway, that's by the by. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see in the comments. See who's went on. I do know that one or two of the regulars have got prior commitments today, and good luck. I hope everything goes well for them both. So here we go. So Henry, good evening, Henry. Hope all is well. Well, yeah, with bad knees and sleepless nights and medications, but yeah, I'm fine, mate. Of course I am. Bruce's shop. Good evening, Bruce. And I know, unfortunately, you won't be here today, my friend. You have to go to a funeral, and I hope it all goes very well. They're never the nicest of things to do, but we all feel that we need to go along, and I hope it goes well for you, my friend. And you're going to watch this later on for fun. It's for fun. Saturday night. Okay, whatever. So Bruce is saying hello to Henry and Bruce and all the rest of it. Mick Hardy, good evening, Mick. I hope you're well, my friend. Lovely to see you. Ken Small Engine saying good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon, Ken. Hope you're well, my friend. Hoss Dunn, hello to everybody in chat. Hello, Hoss. I hope you're well. 35 people watching. Mac 10, good evening, Mac. I hope you're well, my friend. Al McLean, good evening. Al, evening, Conk, as he says. Jungle Bob Repair, good evening, Jungle Bob. I hope you're well, my friend. I'm sure you will be. Mac 10, good evening, Mac. Hope you're well. I work my way down through the list and hope I don't miss anybody. John T, good evening, John. Hope you're well. Gary Ross, hello, Gary. How are you? All right, Conker? Yeah, I'm very well, thank you, my friend. And Wayne. Good evening, Wayne. Big Dog, has you got a brother? I'm frightened to ask what that's all about. Oh, by the way, you see I put on a disclaimer about the bit of music. Apparently, I try to find a piece of music every week. It's difficult, actually. The non-licensed, you're allowed to play as long as you put a I'm not called what you say, whoever it belongs to. So that's what I've done tonight. I quite like my music, actually. Gary Ross, good evening, Gary. Jungle Bob Repair saying hello to everybody else. Al McLean saying hello. Glenn Rogers saying hello to or hi in every chat, everybody. Freedom Mowers. Hey, Freedom, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Come on up and have a chat with us. Always nice to see fresh faces, especially this old one. Mark Wiley, good evening, Mark. I hope you're well, my friend. Yeah, Glenn, nice to see you back in Freedom Mowers. There we are, Glenn. Come and see us, mate. Come and have a chat. Mix Mowers, the mower man, Mick's here. I haven't actually had a chat with Mick this week. It's very unusual. I'm not quite sure why, actually. Just, I don't know, things going on. Everybody's busy at the moment. Did I have a chat with Mick? Yes, I did. I tell you a lie. I had a problem getting the front axle back on this Mountfield mower. And there's a spring-loaded front axle. And I had a pickle of a job to get it on there. Mick gave me some damn good advice on the way forward, which eventually managed to get it in there. And I've designed a tool. I'll share with you on a YouTube, which is only basically a tarpaulin spring, which is very powerful. And I've cut slots in it that will go either side of the spring. Release it, it will compress the spring and then allow anybody to drop the axle in. And it worked very well. It was quite difficult to do because this spring is really, one of those, is that He-Man thing? They do these wrist things, hand things for power. I don't use both hands. We won't go any further on that one either. There we go. Gary Ross is saying hello to everybody else. And Mark Wiley. Freedom Mowers is saying hello to everybody. Good to see you, my friend. It really is. Mac 210 saying hello. John Rhodes. Hello, John. Hope you're well. Good to see you, my friend. Herpes cream. I have no idea what that's all about. Let's put the invite out. And I do know that also that I believe Klaus is treating his partner, his wife, this evening to a dinner out. So we should miss him. We'll miss Klaus. All about the oil, but no doubt we'll see him soon anyway. Klaus, have a lovely evening. You and your lovely lady. All the best to you. So there we go. Let's put the link out. There it goes. Boom. I'm sorry if anybody wants to. Oh dear, I got to show you that. This is what I got to put up with. Look at this state of that. No, I do not, mate. But I did see the photograph on the app the other day, on this afternoon, that was questionable, quite frankly. If I miss anybody, please give me a shout. Vintage Henry Paris. Hey guys, how we doing, mate? Good to see you. Henry's saying hello to everybody else, and we are going down towards the end. Stella, good evening, good day, gentlemen. Stella, lovely to see you, my lovely. Glamour at long last, apart from these nerdy old buggers at the bottom here I'm looking at. And you can smile as much as you like, Henry. I can see the t-shirt, mate. And there we go. Vintage Dirt Rider. Good evening, Dirt Rider. Hope you're well. I think I'm at the bottom. I think I am. Am I about there? Jungle Bob Repairs. Good evening, you, my friend. It's been lovely. And there we go. So I think I've got a hold of everybody. I've been yapping away quarter of an hour, talking absolute nonsense. Let's see who's down in the cellar. Wayne, good evening, Wayne, my friend. How are you?
Good, Phil. You're looking good, Phil. You're looking good. All trimmed up. You're looking beautiful.
You only say that because you mean it. There's the other good-looking dude. Look at
that. Got the big dog in the big letters. Beautiful. That looks nice.
Is that a new T-shirt?
Yeah, I figure I advertise, huh?
Everybody
else's.
He's got a little one.
Yeah, you got a little.
Well, leave it. Don't even go.
Where's Stella?
Oh no. You guys, well, I hope you are.
Everything's great. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
one of those gazebos like you're putting up. I'm actually going to be getting one of those too.
Yeah, well, we lost. I told you a few weeks ago. We chopped down. We had a bamboo summer house that we put up years ago, and like all things, natural wood eventually rots, and it began to be a bit dangerous. So we chopped that down, and then this one came up, and it was too good a bargain to buy. 300 instead of 500. So, Brian, who's a friend of ours, and his wife and Ann do this jumping up and down, keep fit stuff. He said, I'll put that up for you in 2 hours. Oh, okay then. Okay, we'll see. He said, I'll be around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see how you guys did.
10 o'clock on a Sunday morning? What? 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I'm normally, we won't go any further on that one. But Sunday morning. So, there we go. Moving on very swiftly. Freedom Mowers can't come up. That's a shame. That would have been nice.
Ken said his internet is dead.
Really? We tell him to pay his bill. That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
Pay the bill. Pay the bill.
Yeah.
His internet's in the funk.
Yeah. You got to be so careful, Wayne, aren't you? You really have to be so careful.
He says, my internet is dead.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's several people that we would normally see this evening. Obviously, everybody's got a life outside of YouTube, haven't they? Let's put it this way. We have quality this evening, not necessarily quantity.
We do.
There we go.
We got the seniors.
Yeah, senior citizens day.
I was hoping you weren't going to point that out, Henry. I really was.
Yeah, but us seniors got all the knowledge. The young'uns got to listen to us guys. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I've got a T-shirt when it says "I know it all, but forgotten most of it."
Yeah, I saw that one.
I got one that says, "I don't need Yahoo. My wife knows everything."
Oh dear.
All right,
Well,
Kenny
I missed the mower today. A guy was in a local town. He advertised not one of my favorite machines, one of the a web self-drive, which you guys probably never get over there in your area. But it was 255 quid new, and it was in brand new condition. He wanted to sell it because it was too small for his garden. £30. I was in there like a tramp on chips. There were 6 people in front of me. That's how quick it went.
Wow.
I mean, I would have pushed that out for 150. But oh well, never mind. Some you win, some you lose, I guess.
Yeah.
And the alcove, that's now gone. Going tomorrow. The guy wanted to buy it, and he said, "Send me your bank details, and I'll pay you on delivery." I thought, no, we're not doing that. I'll have PayPal. You pay me on PayPal, then I'll deliver it. And to be fair to the man, it was done within minutes. So obviously he's genuine.
Now, how's that PayPal work? Do you lose a little bit of money because?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Because you can make a payment to friends and family.
It's guaranteed income though when you go through PayPal. If you get an e-transfer, you can find out that they can stop the e-transfer if they're not from the same bank. If they're from the same bank as you are,
right?
Like here in Canada, we're with TD, Toronto Dominion. If they're with TD, we'll accept an e-transfer because it can't be canceled then. But anybody else, they can cancel it. So they pick up, they've done the e-transfer, they take off, and the next thing you know, it's canceled.
Yeah, I checked the PayPal and transferred the money straight away. It's in my bank account. And it's bought premium bonds. You guys don't get premium bonds over there, I guess. It's like a government, we call it a savings plan, investment, I'm not sure.
Oh, we got government bonds, yeah.
The same sort of thing. But I mean, they do a draw every month. The top two prize are £1 million, and they got it 500,000. There's literally thousands of prizes, and we've done very well out of it, quite frankly. I won £1,000 2 months ago. Annie won a huge amount of money some years ago. So we're into it. We're nearly our maximum investment.
We're too cheap in the States. We don't get any prizes. We pay for the bond, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. They don't give
we have
away
that type of thing as well, Henry. Yeah, we do have that type of thing. It's just that I like, they call premium bonds. If you ever look it up, it's easy access. You don't lose your money, but there again, there's no interest paid other than the prizes on a monthly basis. So you pay your money, you take your chance. John said it's called Ernie. There we go.
Sounds like a lottery.
Yeah.
It's a raffle. It's a draw.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, look up Ernie. National Savings Ernie tells you all about it. Been going for absolute years here in the UK, and there are billions of pounds invested in it for savings. I don't know when it started, way back in the late 50s, early 60s, I believe. But whatever. I'm a fan because I can get my money out within 4 working days back into my bank account, which is.
Where's the other old man? Where's the other old man, Mick?
Mick, he's not old. He's a whippersnapper.
He's just a youngin.
I don't know how old Mick's, about in his mid 40s, I think. Mid 40s, late 40s.
Yeah, just a youngster without hair.
A whippersnapper, young fellow, my lad, as they say. I no doubt he's on the side, I'll be honest with you guys. He's probably listening.
Oh, yeah. He's writing down things that he's going to say to us when he comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you guys been up to then? You been busy or not?
Not me. It's been over 100 degrees here, and you can't go outside and breathe. You know what I mean?
Oh my Lord, is it that warm?
No, I can't stand it. I go out there to water my plants. I come in, I'm soaked like rain.
Yeah, and we've been busy here, but luckily Jake bought that big industrial fan from Global Industrial. So that thing just keeps the shop cool down. Like, it might not keep it like a air conditioner, but at least it's moving air. And when it blows on you, the sweat evaporates real quick.
Right.
And then we end up with pneumonia, right?
Well, many, many years ago, I was married to a Maltese girl. And the first time I ever went abroad was, before my son was born, and he's 31 years old. And the first time I ever flew, let alone went anywhere, I went to Malta with my then wife and stayed with her parents for 2 weeks. And it was August. And I always remember that got out of the airplane, opened the door, it was like an oven. Hit me. And I thought, my God, how am I going to stick this? And I think I started sweating then, and I finished sweating when I got back on the airplane 2 weeks later. Because we stayed in her mum and dad's house, and they did not believe in AC. They thought a fan would give you a cold.
Right.
Oh my God! I've never been so hot in all my life. I really haven't. To the extent now, if ever we go anywhere, if there's not AC, I'm not going there. Quite frankly, if it's not got AC, ensuite, not interested.
Yeah,
that's right.
We've got friends of ours go camping, and in fact, the same people are going to help me do the gazebo. And in fact, I'm going to put out their video. I did a video of them putting up their new tent, which turned into a bit of a debacle. And I'll put that out when I finished here, because they've given me permission to put it out. And they had to pump this thing. It's a tent you pump up.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. They're pretty sharp.
Yeah, and of course they put the thing up. The more times they pumped it, the less it went up. It turned out they had a leak in the valve or some such thing.
That sounds like me. The more I pump, the less it goes up. Yeah.
You'll have to ask Sue about that, Henry. We won't go, whoa. Yeah. I will put that out. I forgot I had it on stream. I'll put that out tonight. Just, for something to do, quite frankly. And I've got all this, where are we? I got all this on here. I got to transfer. of doing that mount field. Why anybody will want to watch me mess around with it, I have no idea. I just show like, you know, grip blasting, powder coating, and all the rest of it, you know. But and I sometimes wonder why I've only got 341 subscribers.
You should have more than that, Mr. Conker.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. It's
You know what? Every day I've been getting one or two. And I want to thank all these people that are coming up, but they don't have any videos or anything. Where are these subscribers coming from? You know, it's like it's just been the past month. You know, it's strange to me. But thanks for subscribing.
Yeah.
well, you put some interesting stuff out there, Henry. Don't forget. I mean, your tools review. I mean, I've personally find it interesting, and I know about tools, but I do find that interesting on what you have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good if one of your videos gets up as a recommended video by YouTube, and then it hits everybody that's on YouTube. There it is. And then they click on it, they watch it, they like it, they hit the subscribe, and they say, geez, this was good. I wonder what else the guy's got on.
Yeah. Well, nothing this month in this heat.
No.
So you still got have you got the problem with the smoke and stuff, Henry, over your way or not?
We did have, I don't know lately, but lately it's been just like 75% humidity and 90 degrees. Wow. So you're talking 104 degrees, feels like 104 degrees, you know?
How do you guys cope with that? I mean, we would just die over here.
Well, we crawl into the house, turn the air conditioner on high, and pay $500 a month for electricity.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I suppose that makes sense. I couldn't. I mean, I've got a couple of fans here. We got so you can't quite see it behind me. I used to work for Dyson. I got one of Dyson's fans. You know, one with the ring without the blades.
Are they good?
Absolutely amazing tool.
Yeah.
What the thing is about, you don't get the blast of air,
right?
But they changed the whole room. They does that make any sense?
It's like a pulse instead of it's like a pulse of air, right?
Yeah, it's difficult to describe it, Wayne. It just works, you know.
Yeah.
If you change the air 10% of the air quickly, it feels like air conditioning. I used to build the fans that you put in a hallway. It would suck the air out of the house. You'd open the windows on the side where there's no sun, about 3 inches. It would suck the air in from those windows and out of the what do you call it?
Roof vents.
Yeah, the roof vents.
Yeah,
and it would feel nice. It would feel you wouldn't need air conditioner.
Oh, we just lost you, Henry. We just lost you there, mate.
Yeah, some air conditioning company just shut them down.
We got you back, mate. You must have just paid your bill. Have a word with Ken, will you? Pay his bill.
All right. Yeah. But that worked good. Changing the air is real good for you. Just make sure you open those windows, because if you don't open the windows and you got a fire or the smoke in the fireplace, that'll come right with you. Right out.
Oh, that make for an interesting afternoon. Yeah, you're right. I think. Yeah, I mean, I can remember many years ago, and I'm quite famous for having lots of jobs. I worked for a company down in Plymouth. It was a plastic mold injection company, and I always remember one summer I was a supervisor there, and all these poor guys were working on these plastic injection molds. And we were talking about serious temperatures, and the engineering manager would not issue them with fans because it would cool the injection mold machines down. They were individual machines, and these guys were standing dripping with sweat.
Oh yeah.
But you go into his office, and he had 2 fans blowing at him. You know, he wasn't the most favorite person in the whole world. Put it that way.
Well, if you wanted to see what hot was, you should have been in the forging business like I was, where the furnaces were running 2,350 degrees Fahrenheit to heat the steel to forge it. And we would work on days that were 100 degrees outside. Now, we start at 7 and we might only go till 10 o'clock, and then we'd shut it down, but we'd get 3 hours in at least.
Yeah.
How on earth did you cope with it, though, Wayne? I mean, was it just drink lots of water or what?
Yeah, a lot of fluids, and then we had fruit and popsicles in the refrigerators for the guys, and cold water and Gatorades or Powerades so they could rehydrate.
Yeah. Remember, I was in the heating and air conditioning trade, and there's a lot of times you have to be on the roof to put in those big units.
Yeah.
And guess what? When it's hot up there, it's hot.
And if you're in the attic,
I mean,
And
that's
in the
the
attic,
same,
yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah, the attic's the
Go up in
worst
the
part.
attic. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
You can fall through the ceilings because
Yeah.
you think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is the sort of stories that you tell the youngsters nowadays, they wouldn't believe you. It's
No.
God Almighty, I'm sounding old. Honestly, God.
Yeah. But experience, I mean, the young ones should listen to experience, 'cause otherwise they're going to find out the hard way.
Well,
There's
hey, Ken, you put
Kenny,
a shilling in a meter.
I don't know how long I'm going to be on that. My internet coming from the pole, like the cable or whatever, it's been going in and out. And like 2 minutes after you started the whole chat, like just dead. Then no Wi-Fi. Then no, and I'm connected to the Ethernet cable, and it just died. Totally died. In fact, look at
Ken,
this.
put a dollar in the meter. Put a dollar in the
You
meter.
got the circular thing going around on my TV. It's been doing that for 20 minutes.
wow. It's got to be the heat. The heat.
Yeah.
The heat, but we had a big thunderstorm over here, but it didn't affect ours.
But I could see it with cellular, on my phone because that's cellular.
Yeah.
But still, it's just a pain in the ass using with the phone. But still, you'd be talking, and all of a sudden, everything lock up. You just see a circle. Yeah,
Right.
crazy.
Hey, good to see you, Ken. Glad you made it, mate. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah. I guess Brucey had somebody pass away or something.
Yeah, I think he's gone to I know he's gone to a funeral this evening, this
Yeah.
afternoon. Obviously, I have no idea who, what, or where.
No.
But obviously, it must be important to Bruce to go along.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Where is everybody?
Well, I mean, we were just saying there. Well, Henry was making a mention that we got the 3 seniors up, and I've never considered myself a senior. I'll be frank with you. But then we got a young whippersnapper turned up.
Yeah, young guy.
Hey, what's his name? Bruce was saying his friend Fran Lavoie was 82. So happy trails, Fran.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll come and visit you in about 20.
That's what the priest said at my father-in-law's funeral. My father-in-law was into like cowboys, like what was it, Gene Autry and all that stuff years ago, all the cowboys. So the priest, when he was done with the prayers at the church before they brought him out, he said, "Happy trails, Frank."
Yeah. Well, my oldest friend, my oldest best friend, I went to school with, grew up with, and we fought, loved in life, and all did all sorts of things together. He came over last time he came to see us. He came over on his Harley Davidson because he's still a biker, as we both were at one stage. And we were out in the garden wandering around. The girls were having a yap and a cup of tea and stuff. He said, Phil, he said, I've got one ambition in life. And I said, what's that? He said, to go to your funeral. Now that's a mate.
It's funny. I could see the chat right now, but I have no box where I can comment.
Oh, it's most peculiar. Well, we can see it anyway. Don't worry, Ken.
I see, like I said,
that's the main thing.
It looks like Bill Clement says, I'm right here. And other than that, I have nothing, and there's no...
yeah, that's the last one I can see here as well.
No box. Huh.
Yeah, on mine, it's got a spot where it says join the chat, but then I got to go in and open an account or something.
Oh, my kid said he refreshed the router. So.
There you go. So
with his phone. Yeah. I wouldn't know what the hell to do.
It took a younger person to figure that out. Hey, Kenny.
I'm telling you. Hey, like I said, I'm a technical guy, but all this crap, that's for the kids.
I leave it to Jake.
Well, you want done, give it to your 6-year-old grandchild.
I'm telling you. Amazing what they know.
So you've been busy, Ken. I mean, Henry's saying it's too damn hot where he is, and Wayne is he's sort of struggling with heat and stuff.
Yeah, today I went out. I cut my grass. I cut my neighbor's grass. I did a lot of trimming. and then I ended up hitting the corner of my deck with the front tire on my snapper, and it came off the bead. I'm like, son of. So then I had to get the tie strap, put the tie strap around it and air it up, but it worked.
Yeah, Ken's on a what do you call it, side of the ocean, so he gets a little ocean breeze. Matter of fact, today he had a little rain, I think.
Yeah, we had rain last night.
And over here we haven't had a breeze, and we didn't have any what do you call it, down in temperature.
Yeah, we had monsoons this morning and last night.
Yeah.
Actually, there were tornado warnings the other day here.
Well, how's the fires? Are still going?
Not that like nothing around where we are, but BC's like in a drought, and they're burning up, and
yeah,
I guess out west it's pretty bad. They're not getting any rain at all.
Well, they're getting it bad in Cyprus and down there in the Med, aren't they? They are
Yeah,
really
bad.
struggling down. It's just burning up. The whole place is burning. It's awful. Hello,
Nope,
Ken's
lost
calling in.
Ken. Lost Ken.
We watch, keep an eye on it in the news, and these four people they're just losing absolutely everything.
Yeah,
and, because I don't quite understand. You see, you guys in America and Canada on the tornado stuff.
Oof.
Can you get insured for your houses? Can they get wrecked on a regular basis?
no, we don't. In Ontario here, where I am, most of the tornadoes are normally happening up in around where Donnie Boy 73 is. He's in Gravenhurst, so in that area, Barrie and that, they were getting tornadoes, and they've had some pretty bad ones. Around here, we'll get the tornadoes and what they call water spouts out in the middle of Lake Erie, but then they get pushed on shore and get bigger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does it work though? Because obviously you can't just keep on rebuilding your house. It would cost thousands of pounds. Are they insured over in the States
Yeah.
and places, Texas?
Well,
Yeah.
a lot of houses are insured for a certain amount. And then when that other company comes in, for disaster aid, they'll give you $1 on 100 or whatever to rebuild. They don't give you
FEMA will give you just a little bit more.
Yeah, FEMA. But people do rebuild for some odd reason because they like the area, but they must like the tornadoes too.
They must be paying a lot of money for this insurance, though.
Same with Louisiana, flood area. Why would you live in a flooded area?
Below sea level, yeah.
And Oklahoma with all the hurricanes.
Hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. Why would you live in any of those areas?
Well, is it San Francisco? They got the line going down.
The San Andreas Fault.
Yeah. And one day they say that's going to go. One day
slide.
it will go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But the worst thing is all these insurance companies with all the payments they've been making out, like look at Florida. They're leaving the state of Florida because they don't want to run insurance companies that insure people in Florida anymore.
Well, some of these big insurance companies, didn't they go out of business with some
a
of these
lot of
hurricanes?
them.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to insure houses on the coastline.
Well, they'll insure them, Hank, but it'll be like literally I think my brother-in-law pays $11,000 a year because he's 2 blocks off the shore in Jersey. Right. But they did get decimated, 30 years ago. I remember a parking garage underground was full up to the roofs of the cars with sand.
Yeah,
and the boardwalk and everything got decimated in '93. And that was like a once in a life. They say once in a lifetime storm.
Yeah,
tap it 2-3 times.
But the ocean's rising a ½ inch a year, and they know it.
Yeah.
It's rising. New York's going to be underwater after so many years.
Yeah. Crazy.
Not in our time, Henry. Thank God.
No, not our time.
Yeah.
But it is going up.
Yeah, everybody I know that's by the beach, they're building all their houses on stilts, just in case.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't agree with all these people doing this oil. I don't know. You get all the demonstrations over your guys. The Stop Oil. We got demonstrations with people walking through the streets slowly and stuff, causing mayhem. But you can understand why they're concerned. I don't agree with their methods, but it's. I mean, I see electric cars now. over in Holland, it's a ship caught fire with thousands of electric cars on board.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
Well, Hank, did you hear our state today? Our state said by 2035, they're not going to allow car dealers to sell gasoline-powered cars in 2035.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Only the second state to do that. California was first.
Yeah, and they're all going to follow suit.
Yeah.
And they won't have enough hydro to charge up all the electric ones they've got.
That's
all
right.
all it means that used car prices are going to go nutso.
Yeah.
yeah, but
How you
you
doing,
won't be
Lou?
able to sell a mower either.
How you doing, fellas?
Say,
guys.
Brock,
Hey, bro.
How you doing, mate?
Okay.
You're looking well.
Yeah, get in here a little late.
What
You
what
still-
disaster story you have for us?
Oh, well, my daughter got married yesterday.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
disaster.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, yeah, well done, mate. I guess you're a poor man now, then.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have to write the check.
Yep. Yep.
So,
You don't
I mean,
look too bad for
you must
wear,
be
though,
good
for
when
being
you're
at a wedding.
You're still
Yeah.
standing.
What was it, a night wedding, Brock?
It was a day yesterday.
Oh.
But it turned into a night. Yeah.
How's your head this morning, mate?
Yeah.
I see your subscriber count really jumped. What happened?
Yeah, I got on a live with Busted Rail, just like on a whim. You know, he was talking about CUDA, and my dad used to have a CUDA. So I was like, oh, yeah, you know, I jumped on there, and it just happened. I was like, wow.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
overnight.
How
Bam.
many did you pick up?
I think over 30.
Yeah, good.
Wow.
You
Well
picked
done,
up
mate.
more
Well
than
done,
that.
you.
Your video was 360, and now you got 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast you got up there.
I got 1,000?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Well, views.
Oh, views.
Oh, no, 100,000 views.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
100,000.
views.
Yeah, I hit 100,000 yesterday.
Good.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
I think you get a lot when you do those boat motors.
Yeah.
You know, not
Yeah.
many people do videos on outboards.
No, I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the grace of God, it's finally starting to turn around, you know. It's a lot of hard work. Well, you guys know.
And you're still working on that Sea-Doo?
Yeah, actually, I got the cylinder in the last one today. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the guy had a heart attack on me on the in the process. Yeah, like a real straight up heart attack. I said, I couldn't believe it, you know. Then he tried to, charge me more. I said,
That's likely what gave him the heart attack when you said no.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate it, Stella. Thank you.
I hope
Yeah.
you still be up in a minute when she's done her hair and stuff, makeup.
Brock, are they all established now with a house and stuff like that, or what?
Yeah. They're young, but man, they got their stuff together. She's gonna be a teacher and he's a nurse.
That's
So-
good. Hey, I got an announcement to make. My son-in-law finally got a job.
Oh,
Hey, that's fine. Hey,
Oh, he's had how long has he had a rest? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 9 months. He should be well rested.
9
come on,
months.
guys.
He
Guys,
should have been
heads
able.
up.
He
Heads
should have
up,
been able
guys.
to help you clear out all that
Yeah.
equipment you got at
We
your
have the
place.
glamour. We have the glamour.
He took a second shift job in Milford here with Bic lighters and Bic pens.
Yeah.
So he took a second shift job with them. I think he's going to train to be an inspector, but at least it's a job. And I said to my daughter, I said, well, now he's out of your hair. I said, you'll get home from work. He'll be already at work. And by the time he gets home, you'll be sleeping. So I said, perfect relationship. You see each other on weekends.
Yep. Yep.
I remember
Distance.
when I worked third shift, I'd see my wife maybe 2 hours a week.
Hi, Stella.
Stella.
How is everyone today?
Good,
Very
good.
good.
Yeah, right.
Better for seeing you, my darling.
How's the weather down there, Stella?
It is brutally hot.
Hmm.
I get out in the morning before 10 o'clock and try to, bang out a couple of things. Then I'll wait till about after I don't know, maybe after 7 o'clock, and then try to do some more stuff. It's terrible.
It's funny when you said
Global
I try.
warming.
When you said I try to bang out a couple things, I'm seeing some young men in the background running away.
Hey,
No, I think
tell you
of my
what.
buddy that thinks a hammer fixes everything. If it doesn't run, hit it with a hammer. It'll get going. Bang it out.
I'm sitting here talking on this, and I get a text from a guy. Oh, I left a hedge trimmer on your wall, and I'm like, I can't get away from this shit. You know.
And then that's when you say, I don't see a hedge trimmer. Somebody likely thought it was thrown out for scrap or something and picked it up.
No, they say he's a good friend, but still, it's
Hey,
like
Vincent.
I just been complaining.
Hey,
I
Simone.
don't do any more work. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Simone. Crazy.
Hi, Simone. How you doing, girl?
You keeping busy still?
I'm trying to. I mean, I don't get a lot of repairs this time of year, but you know, because I go through a big phase in like March, and then there's another little bump like towards June when people are like refilling that gas can that had that old gas in it from last year, but they don't pour the gas out, so they just mix old gas and bad gas and water, and then it still doesn't work. So
Yeah, and they tell you it's fresh gas. Did you put fresh gas in it? Yeah, it's fresh. Then after you find out it's no good, you say, exactly when did you buy that gas? Oh, last May, I think. And you
Yeah.
say, well, that's like over a year ago. So
yeah, that's like
no.
that's like fresh out of the can. No,
Yeah.
that's not. Yeah, they don't get it. That's the way to think about it.
Something weird going on over here. 6 lawnmowers that came in a row had the blades on upside down. First time I've ever seen it. I guess the people decided they were going to, and they wasn't cutting the grass too good, so they brought up the fix.
Hi, Simone. How are you?
Oh,
Oh,
You guys, you guys hear like a buzzing noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
is that
Not
me?
me.
But
No, it was before you came in.
yeah, Lewis is there's something
I see
going.
your screen, Lewis. It looks like a refresh rate or something on the
Yeah.
screen.
no, it's
Yeah.
not Lewis.
What's going on here?
Look at me.
Oh,
Who said that?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
Stella, your voice is like, you know.
well, Stella's not talking.
No, you can't hear
Oh.
you.
Is it me?
You muted Stella.
Can't hear you, Stella.
No
Gang
sound. Stella.
signs.
It sounds like you're talking into a fan.
Your microphone's shut.
Yeah. something-
No. I'm turning it on and off. Does
Yeah.
it still sound like I'm talking into a fan?
It
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like
almost
you're half
Darth Vader.
electronic, and yeah.
Yeah. Do you have your wire over something that's plugged in?
Everywhere. Yes.
It sounds like you got a mosquito in the background, and then it sounds like when a mosquito hits a zapper.
Sounds like a short to ground.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, let me turn my volume down a little bit.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
definitely
better?
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's definitely
that's
you.
better.
Something
Yeah.
with
Hi,
Yeah, but-
Simone. How you doing, sweet? You all right, love? How you doing, Simone?
Better today.
Good. Good.
You get your
That's
car
what today
sorted,
was.
Simone? I know you had all the issues with the car.
Not fully.
Yeah. You still got the axle issues?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, what I've done is taken the half shafts out of the axle, and
Well, you've got them out eventually. Then you had a problem getting the half shafts out, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
I did. Yes. I have done a video. I've written a blog on the forum for the Cortina, but I am going to do a video on it at some point. At the moment, I've lost all kind of care for my channel right now. I really don't care. I've lost a lot of money on what I did.
With the car?
Yeah, and it's put me in a difficult situation.
Oh dear. Yeah.
So
How did you get this half shafts out? It's a matter of interest, Simone.
basically I had to drive 250 miles with earplugs in.
Oh,
Because the axle was causing 76 decibels of noise.
Wow.
That's the sound. That's the volume of a loud motorcycle engine.
yeah.
So I I got to my friend's house and we attempted to remove the half shafts. One guy called Rob, he's young and he's got more energy and more strength.
Simone, let me stop you for a second. You say half shafts. I thought you had a solid rear axle where you have just
it
two
is,
axles.
but you've got a differential in the center.
Yeah, but that's just when we say half shafts, those are like little drive shafts with CV joints on a front wheel drive car.
Right. Okay. So it may have a different name in the States.
It's a solid rear axle, correct?
Solid rear axle.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
solid.
Every time you say half shaft, I'm like, it's not an independent rear though. How could it be a half?
No, but inside
there's a differential with two half shafts going into either side.
But they're not half shafts; they're full shafts. They're axles.
It's
Well,
not
that's
a meat
it's the
ball.
half the
half
width
shaft.
of the car.
Okay, no. I know what you're saying. It's semantics. I'm just saying because when we say half shaft, that's front wheel drive or all wheel drive, where you have little.
There's no meatball in the middle, right?
There is on Simone's car. Yes, there is, Henry.
Yeah. So the guys managed to get the half shafts out, and on the shaft, right at the very base where the hub is, where you bolt your wheel to, there's a bearing, a very strong bearing, and a collar, which a locking collar. Now, because I couldn't get them out, I couldn't measure them. I measured the ones on the old axle because I did a swap, if you remember. The bearings on the original axle are smaller diameter, only by millimeters. And I had to drive basically about 500 miles with these earplugs.
Hey, are they ball bearings or tapered rollers?
There'll be ordinary bearings. They won't be tapered. They're not tapered.
No, they're not tapered.
Just regular contact ball bearings.
Yeah.
I managed
enclosed bearing race.
Yeah, but I managed to get the new bearings on after spending more money. And the weird thing is, the shaft went in, and it went in with no resistance. Normally, you're supposed to have a little resistance, and you can hammer it home. Nothing at all, no resistance whatsoever. Yeah. So if it's going to build pressure inside the axle when you're at speed and heat, there's heat from everything moving around, it's going to leak.
Yeah, so this is what we call half shafts.
Oh yeah, that's the front. Yeah, if you look for a half shaft for a Ford Cortina, it's different.
Yeah.
But
you got to sell the old bearings, right, Simone? You got to get rid of them.
I need to sell the old bearings and both shafts.
Oh.
And it's over £100. I've already listed them, and nobody's interested. So
can't you go along to a scrappy? Can you get something that you want from a scrappy or not?
Highly doubtful.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. How old's the car, Simone?
The car was built in 1972.
Oh my God, yeah, okay. 50 odd years old then.
Yeah.
Did you need axles, Simone, or just the bearings for the axles?
I just needed the bearings done. Okay. But because the shafts are different, because the bearings are a different diameter, I didn't know this, of course.
Wow.
No,
because I couldn't get the shafts out. I had to get help.
Yeah, when you were taking them out, I thought you left the pin in there still in the meatball, and I'm saying.
Yeah, I said the same, Henry. Yeah,
did you?
Pin. I thought a roll pin was through there.
Yeah. That'd make a racket.
At the moment,
bit of a bugger then.
The next job to do at the moment is because I put everything back on the brake drum and all the brakes and everything. Driving down the road, then turning right, and you can hear everything grinding on one side, on the driver's side.
Yeah.
And then when you press the brake, you can hear it all grinding again. So I'm with the official Cortina Club Mark III. Vincent, I'm already a member. Marky Mark III, who's one of the official people in the group, in the club, he got me the correct bearings. And we had them measured as well. That's the weird thing. So
to me, there's more going on there than meets the eye, Simone.
Yeah, if I had the money to replace the axle with a 2-litre axle, I would, but I don't. So.
Hey, Con, my friend's, it's her 65th birthday today. Look what she posted. Oh, that was cute.
Uh,
But I texted her. I said, "You're 65."
I've hardy or hardly. Did that say?
I've hardly done anything on my bucket
Is
list.
it hardly or hardy? It say
Hardly.
Oh no, it says hard. It wait a minute. No, it says hardly. You can't see the little L though. It doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, if she wants to do you, Phil, I'll give her your name and address.
Yeah. Hey, I got enough trouble with the chicks chasing me already.
Yeah.
You got chickens, do you?
Well, I got Stella.
No.
She's a real chick.
Whoa.
There you go. Look. There you go. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a real eclectic mix there this evening, haven't we? Let's face it. We've got what on earth are you eating, Simone? Sorry, lovey, I can't take me out. Is it curry?
Sorry, chicken curry.
There you go.
Oh, I
Okay.
love your curry.
Yeah.
This is the only thing that actually, weirdly enough, because I was diagnosed with IBS, this is actually good for my stomach. I don't get any bad reactions from it.
Irritable bowel symptom. That is nasty. That's unpleasant.
Here's another.
No, I would have thought a curry would not be the best, but there we go.
She posted that this morning. It said, "Not all girls are made of sugar and spice."
Yeah, that's true.
With the 40 ounces.
That's me.
Remember years ago, Hank? You'd see the guys on the side of the road, the Colt 45 malt liquor. in the quart bottle?
Oh yeah.
40 ounces. Yep.
40 ounce.
You had to have them in a brown bag.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you'd find them on the side of the road with the remainder that came out of your body.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
You ever seen a Honda snowblower made by Honda?
Yeah.
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 I just got one. Yeah.
What's a single stage or dual stage?
It's a 2-stage.
Track?
Very
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah,
No track.
Oh, no track.
No tracks.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, mate. Can you show us? Show it to us.
HS
Was it HS what?
928.
Okay. Yeah, I got one of those up the
Yeah.
road for me with the tracks. The bearings go in those, the wheel
Yeah.
bearings.
Mm-hmm.
They leak because what happens is the gearbox is all one opening inside there that takes 2050 or whatever, and it just when the bearings go, it leaks. The seals, it leaks all over the place.
Yeah.
The
It looks like
units
it was
are
made
very-
yesterday. It was so clean.
Very expensive unit, I'll tell you.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My father-in-law traded me that Simplicity tractor for it.
Wow.
I said, all right, cool.
Oh, sounds like Captain Kirk.
Yeah, my wife says, well, we're at a wedding and you're doing tractor deals.
Good place. Good place.
Hey,
to do
Brock,
it.
let me ask you. Because my daughter got married last October, and did you have to make a speech?
Yes.
Okay, because I never heard of the father of bride making a speech, but how did yours go?
With or without the slurring?
Well, I'm saying, did you have him in tears, or was it comical, or what was it?
It was a little bit of both. Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I'm religious, so I
Yeah.
threw a little bit of that in there, So
I'll turn the notifications down.
Now the son-in-law get along, nice kid, all that.
Oh, I love that kid. Oh yeah. He's
How
a
long
good
they been?
kid.
How long they been together?
5 years.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Since high school. So
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, so they're young. Holy cow.
young.
23?
Yeah.
Wow.
20s. Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Stumpy,
now
how you doing, mate? Good
Did
day.
did he ask for approval?
He
Your
did.
Approval?
Yeah, mine
kidding,
didn't.
eh?
Mine didn't. The son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny. 2 years ago,
Same.
though.
Mine's been dating. They dated for 13 years, and you
Wow.
think he'd ask me permission?
No, should ask.
Wow.
Should
Yeah.
ask.
I think Tom's around somewhere, guys.
Yeah, he
Not,
did.
not that I care, the son of a bitch.
He
I have
he asked me 2 years ago and then asked her like a year ago.
I have some good news.
Oh, good.
Married.
Oh, wait,
My-
the fifth dentist is going with Trident.
I don't know.
You're getting married?
Oh,
God, no. No. My brother's girlfriend had a baby last week.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, well,
Boy or
it makes
girl?
you auntie.
A little boy called Henry. But they were
oh.
both ill when he was born. They were both really sick.
Ooh.
They had strep B,
Hmm.
but they're okay now.
That's actually going around here. My son-in-law actually has strep right now, and my daughter has COVID. And I'm like,
Hey,
you
Tom.
guys don't go
How you
anywhere.
doing, mate?
How the hell you get it? Oh, who's
Hey
that?
guys.
Oh, Tom.
Hey Kenny. Hey guys.
Yeah,
Nice to see you awake, Tom.
3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Just for you, mate. I woke up just for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did. No, hand on heart. I did. I got up out of bed. I've got an apple that I'm not going to eat on stream. Got myself a cup of tea.
Is Kat home, Tom, or just you?
No, she's home. She's in the bedroom. So I've got to be a bit quiet.
I'm eating on stream.
I wouldn't do that.
you're allowed to, Simone. Don't worry, not a problem.
Yeah.
Where's the rice? You got the rice as well?
Hmm.
Good to see you all.
I was
Seeing as
watching.
most people-
I thought of you today, Tom. Actually, I was watching Turrell did a over an hour video about two steel chainsaws that he found in a dump somewhere.
Is that a new one, Conk, is it? Or is it an old
It's
video?
today, I believe, yeah. And I thought of you
Oh,
because
okay.
he was messing around with the carburetor, like dirty, shitty hands. Not careful, you are. And the damn thing started first pull.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to watch
Very
it.
funny, Vincent.
I'll have to watch it.
Well, I just watched Chicanic pull her arm off trying to start that one chainsaw that she had in. It was like a clone still. So my comment to her was, that's why we don't do two strokes anymore. My arms won't take that much pulling.
I don't know. I think if she can pull him over as strongly as that way, we might be one might get to know her a bit better.
He didn't even use the compression release button on the chainsaw.
No.
You're a bad,
Oh,
bad man, Conk.
that's a
Bad
no-no.
man.
No.
Yeah. That's
What's
a
this
no-no.
one for? Oh, this for Turrell, Ken.
No. Because you were talking about puzzles and things, and years ago on Saturday Night Live, I didn't want to post it, but they had. You remember Rubik's Cube?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They had one called Rubik's Grenade.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
I could never ever master the old Rubik's Cube.
my son can do it in 2 minutes, I think.
Wow.
I did it once and that's it.
My older brother could do it. I couldn't.
I could do it in a day, taking the stickers off.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I learned how to take
Well,
it apart
actually,
and put it back
they
together.
pry apart
Yeah, they
very
pry apart.
easily, and they'll just snap right
Yeah.
back in.
You get one corner apart, that's it, and it falls apart.
Mine went up against a tree.
But they made all kinds of Rubik's shapes, different shapes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
some of them are amazing.
I remember the Rubik's snake. That was good.
Snake.
A steak. Oh my lord.
I remember the slinky used to go down the steps, you know.
Oh yeah, the wire spring thing.
Yeah, remember the song Slinky?
Yeah, they were good.
Slinky, it's such a wonderful
Yeah.
toy.
They're made out of plastic now.
Yeah, they are.
The plastic
Yeah.
ones don't work. The
Well,
plastic ones
remember
don't
the
work. They're not
slinky
heavy
would get
enough.
the slinky would get twisted, and you're like, "What? How the hell are you supposed to untwist it?"
We used to get in slinky fights, you know.
Can't say we ever did that, mate. To be
Yeah,
honest.
see now you can get all different shaped Rubik's.
Oh,
wow. That's crazy.
Whoa!
The little keychain one.
Yeah, all different
Oh my
shapes.
god!
Oh, the all white one. That's brutal.
Yeah, because all different shapes. You have to
With
get it
just
right.
different shapes.
Hey, does anybody know anyone that's weird like that likes to do puzzles that's all white?
My brother, he's a computer programmer. He loves Rubik's Cube. Yeah.
Now, I had a
I
friend
had a
who bought a
jigsaw.
1,000-piece puzzle, and he said, "I'll do it upside down, so there's no picture," and he did.
I had a jigsaw, and it was a jigsaw of a jigsaw in white, and I managed to do it. It took ages.
You know what really sucks though? You do a 1,000-piece puzzle and you're missing one piece.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Blame
I'm
that on
the
the
person
cat.
that put that one
Yeah.
piece in that
Factory
pocket.
said, "I'm going to get them."
That is so true about the cat.
How
And
about
then Sally, you throw the puzzle out, and then a week later you find the piece.
Oh yeah.
anybody
Ken, I'm
used
the
to play
one
with
that takes that
top?
one piece and puts it in my back pocket and walks away. You know, then I'll come back and say, "Oh, here you go, in you go."
Was that Henry?
Anybody ever play with tops? You know, where you
Oh, you wrap it up and you throw it.
Oh yeah.
And it was spin.
Yeah.
You take the string, put it on there, and you pick it up and put it on top of a bottle cap or whatever.
Yep.
Well, how about Dunkin' yo-yos? Remember that used to be.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Walking the dog. Yeah.
Walking the
Walking the
butterfly
dog, yeah.
and stuff, yeah.
That'd be like the time where everybody was playing crokinole.
What the hell's that?
Crokinole. You never played crokinole?
No.
No.
Never
There's
drunk it.
the hole in the middle of the board, and you got to shoot the wooden pucks with your fingers, and you try to land. It's kind of like shuffleboard, but it's like I think it was a octagonal shaped board, if I
That
remember
like this?
crokinole. Yeah, you got her. That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's got the
I remember that.
Crokinole. Oh,
I
interesting.
don't remember that one.
Never heard of that.
That's because
No
you
way,
guys
no
are all
way.
too young. You're not old like me.
Oh, here we go. NOLE.
But they brought back that game called cornhole.
Oh yeah, that's
cornhole.
real popular now. Did you ever see the guys that play it professionally?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, they're pretty amazing.
Oh my god.
I was like,
my
yeah, I've
son's
seen
got tabletop cornhole. It's like this big,
Yeah.
and you put it across at the dinner table, and you're like, ding, ding, ding. Remember how we used to play?
Yeah.
Remember football? Remember
Yeah,
we used to football
football.
paper.
Here's my cornhole boat. See him?
Ah, you got one. Oh, Tom's
Stop.
making out with his dog again.
What's he eating, Tom? You're not feeding him his eye jam again, are you?
He's got a perfectly good wife in the bedroom, you know?
A little bit of apple. I was in bed for the last couple of hours, and I've been planning on getting up. Anyway, it's not until just now. And then I got hungry, so I've got this. I swear I've got like ADHD or something. There's always something I've got to be doing.
Well, you don't really have to be anywhere. So.
No. But just more about like getting up, making a cup of tea, coming back, going in, getting a drink.
Wait, is that
On and off.
peppermint licorice tea?
No, it's not. This is just normal tea. But Hank knows me as Jack in the Box. He keeps calling me Jack in the Box, and it's true. I just after a few minutes, I'm off and I'm back. I'm off and back.
The only reason I get that time in the morning is to have a pee, I'll be honest with you, mate.
Right. Anything for you, mate. Anything for you. Support you and come up. Support the community.
Oh dear.
Now, peppermint tea bags are supposed to be good for keeping mice away.
Oh yeah.
Once you use it, you got to get it.
Right.
You got to use it, and then you take the used peppermint tea bag. Lasts about a month, they say.
Yeah, Vince has mentioned that game. I used to play that when I was a kid, battling tops. I used to love that.
Yeah.
Game. That was a good game. It's funny how you can see these games on eBay now, $80, $90. I think they're like $6 when we were growing up.
Yeah, I'll never catch on. Yeah, absolutely right, mate. Lovely.
So, what are you guys doing over the week? Well, it's not really the week. Actually, it's the weekend for you, really, isn't it? It's Sunday now, but here. But anyone doing any repairs projects?
Yeah, I've got a Mountfield I'm going to carry on rebuilding, and I've got a gazebo that.
Oh yes, I heard about your gazebo. Yeah, nice.
Have fun putting that up.
Oh yeah.
It said on there.
Conker, we used to do that. We'd call it placebo. You only think you're having fun putting it up.
Yeah. It says 4 people. Well,
Yeah.
mate, I'll do that on my own. I said, good luck with that.
Yeah. What do you figure? It's got 1,000 nuts and bolts, or
Yeah.
about 1,000. Eh?
Just hope there's no windy day.
No, it's 999. It's missing one.
Oh, yeah. Missing one. Or missing the wrench, like IKEA.
Don't. And they give you that little bitty old Allen.
That strips on the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just
Naturally, you're going to use power tools, right, Phil?
I just use the power drills and
Yeah.
just over tighten them. You see the metal go,
And they snap.
that ain't coming apart.
Yeah.
No, it ever going to come apart.
Yeah. I did one, and I got down to the last bolt, and I was in a hurry, and I over tightened it, and it broke the weld on the nut.
Oh,
I had to take the whole panel back off, take it into the garage, and weld it back on there, and then put the screw back in there.
Yeah.
I was like, man. And it was like 90 degrees that day. Yeah.
Hey, Kit Kat, how you doing?
Kickers.
Wait, is it cat eating curry?
What is the
Eating
case?
chicken curry.
Pieces of. I love
Oh, he's
it.
eating his treats.
Oh, Simone playing with her pussy. I don't know.
Hey,
Hey, you bad
he's out.
man.
He's out straight away.
That's
No
it.
messing.
Down. That's it. Can't be monetized now.
Cat. You didn't. I said
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah.
You cut it out before I said cat.
You remember, I've
Europe,
got the button here again. I've got the button.
In Europe, that's what they say. I had my niece over here from Belgium, and that's what she would say. And I'd look at her like, "What?
What?
When you see like a 12-year-old girl, I like playing with my pussy, and you're like, excuse me.
No.
Like, she says, I like pussy, and I say, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Henry, I'm hovering.
Oh,
Yeah.
Even got Stella's even had to go down out the way. Look.
Yeah, things got too steamy for Stella.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear.
little do.
Poor Tom, he
No,
just woke
Stella's
up.
one of
Now
the Yeah. Stella's one of the worst. She can
Oh, she can dish it out.
she can dish it out. Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
doesn't hold back.
Yeah, Brock, you're lucky you got one of those Hondas with tires instead of those tracks. Because a lot of
Yeah, I
people,
don't like the track ones.
Yeah, because a lot of people buy them used on Kijiji over here in Canada, and when they get them and they bring them here for us to get them running, we said tracks are no longer available for that machine. So when the tracks go, you can't even get replacements, and they're all cracked to hell and worn down. And they said, "Oh, I got a really good deal on it, and it's a Honda." But if you can't get the parts,
But someone said you could put 4 wheels on it instead of having tracks.
you likely could. Jake did one. He did a video on a Craftsman he had. It was a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
He's got a video on that. It was an old Craftsman.
Oh yeah, I remember that. MTD made those.
Yeah, nice machine.
Yeah.
Actually, the guy bought it in St. Catharines and said it was going through 4 feet of plowed snow that they had plowed
Oh,
up on the sidewalk.
Oh,
And the
that's the
thing
axle.
kept walking right through it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to use them. You got to pick them up. They got a like a lock that you got to pick
On
it
the
up.
Honda,
Yeah, the different angles. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good
Yeah,
for
so you
hills,
can
though.
make it
That's
dig
like-
in so it stays down into the hard packed
Right.
snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're heavier than hell to move around.
Oh yeah, you got to put it on a dolly or something.
Yeah, that's what we did. Just to wheel it around into the shop and that, we put it on a 4-wheel dolly and moved it around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, funny you should say that, Vincent. I do have them. What is it tonight? If you want to have a look.
Where's the
You
music?
want to see if we got to guess it, guys, tonight?
Yeah, go for it.
Wow, those are nice.
I think it's a Ford Cortina.
Yeah. It's Cortina.
Let's see
People-
if I.
That's your guess it.
Let's have a look. See if we can do a. What is it? Shall we? I got to work this out. First and foremost, we've got to see it work.
Where's
There you
Paul?
go. There you go. So what is this thing, guys?
Does it fold up like it shows?
Sorry?
Does it fold up like it looks like?
It might do.
Oh, is that a paper hoe cutter?
Nope.
Looks
Do
like
you have
something
to
you'd wear on a belt.
unfold it to use it, Con?
I wouldn't have a clue.
I don't believe so. No. Funny enough.
It's a knife sharp.
There's a sharpener. No.
No.
Small engine repair related. Is it
No.
Conker? Was it
Yeah,
random?
what industry, Con?
I'm not going to give you the industry, but it is an industry, Ken. I'm not going to give it to you, though.
It's an iron.
Scissor sharpener, no. Box
Wire
opener,
Something you'd
stripper.
wear on your belt.
utility
On a belt.
Stanley knife, no. This is something that we've all heard of one way or the other, and never believed they'd never see one.
Do they still exist?
Yep,
And people actually use them somewhere?
yep. on a regular basis.
Oh. And if you told us the industry would give it away.
Yep.
Anything to do with fishing nets?
No.
Okay.
Electrical related, Phil?
It could be.
Yeah.
It
Not
was
a wire strip.
ground cutter. No, it's not. And it's something that we've all heard of, I would suggest, and probably never seen. And most of us, at least, have never seen one.
Well, that doesn't give us much hope, does it?
When-
If we've
Not
never
really,
seen
no.
it.
Well,
Well,
if it was easy, Tom, you'd all get it, wouldn't you?
When was it invented? Kind of like 1800s?
Years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Has it been modernized and mechanized, or is it the same design for 100 years?
It's been improved over the years, I'd say, and it's not a strap tensioner either, Stella. It's something to do with maintenance. I would say that much.
Ooh.
Oh,
Does it hold a stone? Is it like for sharpening a size or something, where it pocket stone?
No.
You bugger! for a millisecond there, I got excited.
Yeah, I know.
it gets you excited.
Force
Yeah.
scale. What on earth's a force scale?
Like a fish scale, like a horse
Oh,
scale.
fish
Oh,
scale.
yeah.
No.
I thought for a minute it might be something to do with a seatbelt, but I don't think so.
No.
Oh, leave me in suspense. Why not?
That's we're talking about. No.
No.
John, well done. No, wrong.
Phil, on the bottom of that red piece, is that are those like leads or something, or am I seeing an optical illusion?
What
I
were the
can't
red
see the
pieces?
whole-
What?
On the bottom of the red piece, you got like a red and black thing there. Are those like test leads or something, or is that just part of the plastic?
It's all part and parcel of this item.
Okay.
I can only see half of it. Half
Yeah, I
of
can
it's-
only see half of it.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd give it away.
Yeah, because even if I showed you this, guys, apart from maybe one of you, I don't know, would say never seen one, never heard of it before.
You
Or,
can't
well, heard of
zoom
it.
a little bit out to show us a little bit more.
Can it,
No, I don't know how to do that, Ken.
here's a question. Can it be attached to something else?
Yes.
Does it have to be used?
Kazunite.
Bless you, Tom.
Thanks. Thank you.
Does it
Phil,
go on
that-
someone's belt?
No, don't worry, mate. No problem.
Phil, it has to be attached to something to use it.
Yes, it should be attached. Yes, to
Okay.
something else.
Yeah,
Do
it
you
has
attach
that
it to your belt?
threaded tab there on the bottom. Yeah.
It's for mountain climbing.
Oh,
No.
like a carabiner.
No.
Laundry
Phil, do you
line.
touch it? Phil, do you attach it to your belt?
That's a good question.
Is there an answer?
I have no idea. I would have
That's a
thought.
punch.
I would have thought possibly. Yes,
Okay.
I would say possibly. Letter punch, no. Do you know I'm absolutely crap at this, and I put stuff up there nobody can see.
So difficult.
A tool holder
I
of
give
some
you a
type.
clue. Do you want a clue?
Yes.
It stops accidents.
A condom.
Again, if you're wearing something like that, mate, you need help. I'm telling you.
Stops accident.
A flare.
Like a belt, but a
Seat
buckle
belt
for
extender,
a
no.
seat
Rope
belt.
tensioner, no. Leather pouch, no. Seat belt
It's an-
cutter, no.
You
I can
attach
see
an
why
attack
you say
alarm
that,
to it.
Stella, but no, it's not. I would suggest, in fact, guys, that this would, in theory, could be a lifesaver.
It's not the seatbelt thing where it stretches out the
A
seatbelt.
cutter.
The
A seatbelt
extender?
cutter.
Oh, it's a
Seatbelt
refrigerator
cutter,
lock.
Is it a cutter of some sort? Seatbelt cutter?
A beacon light, no. A light hammer, no. This is great. This is great, Phil. Oh, sorry, thanks, Darla. Fire axe. Well done, Stella.
It's a warning light.
You said better suited to overweight people.
Is it a
Is it
warning light?
For something like climbing.
Is it the modern type of window hammer to
No, you're not really there, Ben, but you're going down the right sort of track.
Window hammer to get out of a car.
No. Is it a bracket filled? No, it's not, Rob. Do you want another clue?
Sure.
Yeah.
Skinny people don't need it.
It is used in conjunction with other tools.
Say it again.
It's a holder.
It's used in conjunction with other tools. Ice scraper, no. Bracket, no. Spot tracker, no.
You put tools in it.
Not necessarily in it, no.
Okay. Was worth a try.
But you're all sort of working down the sort of right. If when you get fed up, let me know. I mean, it gets dark at midnight.
We were fed up a minute ago or 10 minutes ago, but that's...
Axe sharpener. Well, that's completely wrong.
Henry, it's a back scratcher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fire extinguisher holder, no. A hand guard, no.
Wait, but Phil, I'm going back to you said it would help overweight people.
No, I never said that, Ken.
You said fat people would like it or something.
No, I
It'll
never
save their
said
life.
Ken. Ben's work. Is it used by lumberjacks, steeplejacks, power line workers? Not really. No, I would suggest. No, that's a bit tenuous, but yeah.
Phil, used in the house or more at like in industry?
Definitely in industry, my friend. You wouldn't want to use this in your house.
Yeah.
Okay, give up.
Give up?
I give up.
Yeah.
You gonna show
Right.
it and then we'll see if we can guess it.
Do you want to give up, then, guys? Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell us what it is. Show the whole thing.
Yeah. let's see if we
I'll
can-
show you the whole thing then, right?
Yeah.
Dog
To cut
leash.
you free.
A dog
A
lead.
leash.
What?
Dog
Yeah.
leash. Not a dog leash.
Yeah, but on top,
Yeah.
isn't that like a cutter, like a
You ever seen
letter
that?
opener?
Yeah, it's to cut. It's to cut a belt. It's a belt cutter.
Now I'm going to tell you what it is. Yeah?
I reckon
Yeah.
it's for abseiling.
It's a sky hook.
Oh.
The hell's a skyhook?
It's a sky hook used in, because you of all people, Ken, should know, it's a sky hook used in the aircraft maintenance and building.
Ours don't look like that.
Right? Well, that's what this is all about, mate.
When I was younger,
Ours have coils and stuff inside. So if the guy
Well, that's
falls,
what
they only
this is.
fall a short distance, and then it's called.
when I was younger,
Well, I
I
got
That's
rid
was,
of
a-
him anyway, 'cause he
That's a
started the
fall
argument.
arrestor.
But that's
When I
what it
was-
is. And
You got a brand, Phil? I won't look it up. You got a brand or anything?
Well,
I
this-
did write-
this is
let
a
me just
sky
see,
hook.
I wrote something down here. I'm going to read this out to you guys. I'm
Phil,
going to read
this
this
is-
out. Two lovers rejoice. This really is a sky hook.
This is a
Previously
sky hook.
joked-
a skyhook is a prank word.
The sky hook keeps tools tethered to aircraft mechanics so that even if they did drop them, they won't fall
No.
far enough to damage.
No, I say we actually have them, but not that brand, and it doesn't look like that.
No,
Yeah,
a
no.
skyhook
So
is
you're-
a brand.
So you're saying that's a tool lanyard? Is that what you're saying, Phil?
Well, it's a fall arrestor. They call it a
Yeah.
fall arrestor.
All arrested.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
tools.
Yeah, to make used in the aircraft industry. To
No,
make
for the
sure they don't
person,
lose-
Stella, it attaches to your harness so that if you fall off the side, 'cause a lot of times aircrafts are 10, 20 feet up in the air. Anything 4 feet or above, you have to be harnessed to a lanyard or something.
Yeah.
Fall
Oh
protection.
no, I'm unbelievably familiar with that. I just can't see how it hooks onto anything
Yeah, that's what I
other
mean.
than
the little carabiner they have there. I mean, to me, it looks.
Ken, it's no good being clever after the thing, mate.
But
It's
what
the end of
brand?
it,
Did you
know.
find a brand? I want to look it up.
Sorry, I don't know, mate. I found it on the internet.
Phil, this is a sky hook right here.
that's a retractable fall arrest device.
Yeah.
Tom, what's the dog's name?
I'm going to
Mum,
stop doing these.
you
Everybody
said
wants to argue with me.
His name is Muzz, and Tom feeds him his own eye boogers.
Oh.
Yeah,
The protein ones?
he's so beautiful, aren't you? Hey. Oh, he doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to be all. He's camera shy.
So
Me and
the-
Stella played a fun game the other day.
Apart
Actually,
from
that sounds
Ken,
really
does anybody
dodgy.
else want to argue with me about a sky hook?
Well, no, I'll take a picture of what we use at work. I'll show you.
Yeah,
I mean, when I think of Skyhook, I think of like Batman and Robin, and throwing that hook on the edge of the building.
There's actually a brand called Skyhook right there. That yellow thing, which is they call it a tool balancer.
Yeah.
Skyhook.
Yeah, that's not
That's
proper
what we
Skyhook
call
we're talking
Skyhook.
about.
Yeah.
When I was younger, a skyhook was a prank.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
If you're working in a garage and someone says, go and get a skyhook, it's
Yeah.
a joke.
That's
You-
what we
you
used
go
to
get the
use.
That's got to go with
You'll
your
get me a long way.
steam,
A long
bucket of
way and a
steam,
skyhook.
and your left-handed screwdriver.
Yeah.
Muscle bearings.
Glass hammer was the other one, wasn't it?
Frame stretcher.
Yeah, go get me a long wait. After 20 minutes, you call them back then.
Yeah.
I used to tell him to go in there and ask the boss, even if he's on the phone, go in there and ask the boss for the green key to the basement. Yeah, my brother-in-law used to get so mad at me about that.
Yeah.
We never had a basement in our shop.
I don't know.
No.
Conk, I've looked up a million things about Skyhook, and what you have and doesn't come up.
Yeah, I beat you,
I
Ken.
ain't buying it.
I beat you. I beat you.
I ain't buying it. No, I think
I'll send you the link. If I can find it, Ken, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, so
No, you
seriously,
got
I'd
him,
like to know. I'd like to know what it is.
You got Kenny, Phil.
Because I am the aircraft industry. We're the biggest defense contractor in the world. I mean, I should have seen that, and I've never
If
seen
I can
it.
find the link where I found it, Ken, I'll send it to you. Otherwise, I don't really care.
So there.
Phil, we just got to know, was that made in China, the one that you got the picture of?
I really don't know, Wayne. I really don't know.
Conk. This has turned out to be more stressful than you'd hoped, wasn't it? Question left, right, and centre. Not right. Is this from China? That's not what
There
it
we go,
is.
Pack. There we go. There you go.
He's gone. He's out of it. He's out of it now. I think this is what I beat Ken with. The first time ever we beat Ken.
That's in your own industry, Ken. I
And
mean, I
he's
don't
still-
want to rub
he's
salt
still
into a
a bit-
wound, but
I know the ones we use because I actually have had to buy them, but I've never seen that particular unit. Usually they have springs inside and counterweights and things like that. You know.
Conk, tell me, what was that little red plastic? It looked like some sort of belt cutter. What was that part used for?
Tom, how the fuck would I know? Oh, I've just fallen on my own listen.
That was
I feel like
nice,
we've
Phil.
We've got the wrong thing there, Phil. That looks more like some sort of safety cutter.
It did look like a belt cutter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Phil's got it a bit wrong on this one, but that's all right, Phil. We all make mistakes.
I know Phil's gonna send me the link and it says safety belt cutter. I'm like, what?
I must have banned myself, I think.
I was trying to figure out where you hang the tools from.
You have no idea how difficult it is to find a mystery object. You think it'd be easy, wouldn't you? It's not. Because either you find a picture, you can't crop it, or if you crop it, you can't make head and a tail of it because it's so poor quality.
It's funny. You type in safety belt cutter carabiner.
Leave it alone,
Yeah.
will he? Leave it alone, will he?
Kind of looks like it, eh, Kenny?
Yeah.
It was. I'm telling you.
Well, that black plastic thing looked like you would shove a screwdriver in there so it would hold a tool. Is that the way that was?
Like a safety kit thing.
Stella, stop it,
To
girl.
me, it looks like you put your
Stop
hand
it.
in it to cut a belt.
No, is that what that was? I mean, I thought it was like a tool lanyard when you
Stella,
mentioned
stop
that.
it. You're
It looks like
turning me on.
carabiner.
Stop it.
Can you show us again, Conk? Can you show us again?
Show you again. Oh, yeah, hang on.
Yeah. I think that black things that you hold.
There's no
Yeah, you hold the black
game
thing.
on it. or
Your
something?
boat goes
And
through
you
that.
cut it. You cut the belt with the top bit. That's it.
I'd
Like
say
if you're
so.
tangled up or something, right?
That's what it
I
looks
think
like.
that
Yeah,
goes,
exactly.
I
Looks
think
that way.
the red bit goes over your belt, I believe.
Well, let's put it this way. If that thing's made out of plastic, I'm not going to depend on that thing stopping me from falling.
That's why I thought it was like a tool lanyard.
Yeah, that's what everyone's
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
Basically, what it is, I guess, Stella, to be honest with you, is to make sure nothing gets dropped.
I thought a tool went
Yeah,
slotted
so
into it.
it looks like that black thing, would put like a screwdriver in there and it wouldn't fall out on you.
Look how dejected. Look how dejected he looks.
Oh,
in the top
Mick
left.
just sent me some. Hold on.
Full screen yourself, Conker.
I don't know.
Full
Mick
screen
just sent me some things. I don't know what these are. Nope.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not playing this game anymore.
That's a fill. That's a fill.
Rubbish game.
I think they use that on the space shuttle.
Yeah.
What? That looks
Oh my
really.
gosh.
That looks really, really.
I think that's an accessory for an adult swing set.
Oh, it is. Cheers.
What worries me, Stella, you knew what that was originally, straight away.
Instantly.
Like I said, I used to be in the entertainment business. What can I say? You know.
Brilliant. Oh my
Phil,
God.
Phil, definitely, tool lanyard, but I'm trying to find your particular one.
Oh, he's boring me now, I'll tell you. He's just boring me.
Conker's no longer like, he's just not taking crap anymore. If you talk about it again, you're going down.
Boom.
Right.
There you go.
John's sticking up for you, Phil.
Well, I gotta
Phil,
go,
I must
guys.
be honest,
See you, Brock.
Louis,
Hey,
take
Brock.
care.
All the best,
We'll
mate.
see you.
I
gotta shuck corn.
To be honest with you, I don't blame you going. I might go myself.
No, I had to help my wife shuck corn. You know.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what you call it. Yep.
You call it what you want, mate. We'll go with that.
I appreciate everyone here. Thank you.
See you, Brock.
Chuck your corn, buddy.
Don't shuck it too hard.
Yeah.
I've got something to show you guys. I don't know if everyone's seen this yet.
Hang on. Where are we?
Thanks to
Yeah.
Tom.
Oh, you're welcome,
nice.
Simone.
Nice.
Oh,
I
wow,
finally
look at that.
found someone who can do a T-shirt for me.
Nice.
You're selling those, are you, Simone?
Hoping to. Yeah, I just need to sort out the website.
Oh, right. Who designed that for you? Don't tell me Tom.
It was.
There are companies over here in the UK that will do it for you. If you send them that design, they will do them for you, Simone. They're not expensive either.
No, I've got one already.
Wait. Slow down, Conk. What is wrong with my design?
Hang on a second.
Boring.
He's like, well, there's someone that can actually.
I
do
have the
good
power.
design.
I have the power.
No, I
Until you
think,
lock yourself
Tom,
out.
I think he meant if you send them that design, they'll just run off the T-shirts for her, and then they sell them for whatever, and she makes a profit off it.
Oh, he didn't mean about the logo. Okay.
Oh no, the logo looked pretty good.
Oh, thank you, Wayne.
Hi, Big John. How you doing, mate? You want to come on
No,
up?
they are print on demand stores. Is what they're called around here.
That's it.
Yeah, you could even go into like Staples or any of those other places, and
Yeah.
if you look at design, they'll make you something.
Yeah. No, I like messing around with those sorts of things. That's why I quite like doing thumbnails. I quite like the creative freedom.
Except for that red lettering. God.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Stella doesn't like the red lettering that I do. I get it. Talking about games, this is going to sound really
going
dodgy.
up to Semtex again this year in November. Mrs. H asked me if we're going to go this year. I think Mick's going and so's Pete Froud. So we might be going up there and maybe do another video up there. Who knows? It's
That'll be fun.
yeah.
When is that?
It's called Semtex.
When?
November the 3rd or the 4th, I think it's called.
What?
It's
I remember.
it's a ground care thing. We all go up there and have a beer or two and a meal in the evening, and then meet up and wander around. Mick pinches all the pens, all the freebies. You think I'm joking? I'm not.
I saw his haul from the last time.
Yeah, and in fact, there was Machinery Mation there as well with James.
Yeah.
He did. In fact, funny enough, he filmed me up there, but he never did publish that. I'll have to have a word with him.
Yeah.
So I have to keep my wife away from James because she goes all googly eyed over him.
We used to have one guy. We'd go to the tool shows every year. They always had tool shows around for us manufacturing people. Whatever. Wayne, you probably been to tool shows. Anyway, they'd always give away the gadgets, golf balls and trinkets and whatever.
Yeah.
So my boss, Joe Terziano, God rest his soul, he just passed away. Anyway, Joe would always want, at the end of the day, he'd have the bag with the most shit in it. Okay, like he would win the prize, and whoever had the most shit would not have to pay for drinks or whatever, right? So one day, Joe's walking around. He put his bag down for a second. We put like a 12-pound piece of titanium. We stuck it in his bag. And he didn't think anything. He just thought he had a lot of shit. He walked all freaking day around with this thing. Then at the end of the day, he unloaded. He's like, "Son of a bat!" And we're like, oh. But he never looked in the bag. He just kept throwing, like Halloween. Just keep throwing the candy in, you know.
Yeah. Rob Small-Engine. Rob, come on up, mate. We'd love to see you.
Hey, Rob.
Hello, Rob.
Hello,
Rob.
And
no
to be honest,
Bill
Rob,
today.
come on
Bill's
up. I
on
think
me
it's
up
better to listen to Ken moaning because he can't find the right picture.
Still can't find it, Bill. It must be a UK thing. I'll go on Amazon. I'll look for
No.
tool whatever.
Just look up for belt cutters.
There we go. I'll put the invite out. See if Rob would like to come up. It'd be nice to see him again. We haven't seen him for a while, have we?
Well, he's been doing a lot of, Land Rover, Range Rover? What's that? The Defender? What's he working on? That truck? What's that thing?
I'm not sure, Ken, to be honest with you.
That red one?
Come on up, Mick.
Yeah, there he is.
Don't encourage him, Henry, for God's sake.
I used to say that a lot. Don't encourage Mick. He doesn't need it, does he? He doesn't need it. He needs the opposite.
Yeah, we had a chat. Tell him about this doing the front axle on this mount field. It's spring loaded, and it was honest to God, it was virtually impossible to get it back together unless you had hands like Vintins, you could compress the spring. And I've come up with this tool that I told you guys earlier on. Hopefully, will solve the problem. Hopefully, I'll never have to use the damn thing ever. But stop picking your nose, Tom. Stop it.
No, I'm scratching at the side.
Yeah, no, it's fine, mate. It's fine. Don't need to make excuses. Plenty of room for you here, mate. You worry, my boy.
Conk, do they make a spring puller for it?
No, I couldn't find one, mate. Couldn't find one. And it's
How'd you get it off?
how did I get it off? Basically, brute force and ignorance.
So you had to compress the spring on the axle shaft, right?
How's it together, and then it springs out against the chassis. So you got to get it to you got to compress it. Hang on, Simone, I'll show you, lovey.
Maybe like a valve compressor tool would do it.
There you go.
Hang on, it's not very light.
I'll tell you what,
Really good
Simone, I do
quality.
like that logo a lot. I do like
It's
it.
quite well.
I like the logo. It's good stuff. Are you
Oh,
wearing
let me put it,
that?
let me put it on.
What the hell's going on there?
So Phil, would a valve compressor tool not have done it?
Funny enough, I tried that one, exactly that same one as
Yeah?
I couldn't get it in there. No, I know they are adjustable, and maybe I could have adjusted it slightly better than I did. But what I'm trying to do is do that.
I know it's not very bright, but
You got to put on a black light.
Lovely.
yeah, it works.
Nice one. Phil.
Nice.
Available soon at your nearest retailer.
I spoke to Mick. It was about 10 o'clock at night. I was still working on it, trying to get this damn thing off or back on.
What's A&E? Is that like the hospital?
Accident and emergency.
Excellent, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the arts and entertainment channel around here.
Yeah, that's
The
what it
A&E
is
is
here.
easier to say, it's quicker to say than emergency room.
Yeah.
Well, I know, Phil, you always say doctor's surgery.
Doctor's surgery. Yeah, no, this is A&E, mate. You turn up there with a.
Thank you, Gary.
They
Yeah,
see
we
you
would say
for
ER. Yeah, we just say ER.
We said
Yeah.
ER.
Yeah, you go up there with
Yeah.
you sever an artery, bleeding to death, and they'll see you in 4 hours. You'll be all
Yeah,
right.
that's the way it goes.
Oh, I'm going to try and do a short run of these T-shirts, like 16 weeks, see how they go.
I got a CAT scan scheduled, and I think it's in 2025.
Whoa.
No, it's in March 2024. Believe it or not.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Big
John.
You know,
Big
How are y'all?
John.
Oh, John.
Good day.
Yo.
Just the
No,
man.
how are y'all?
Damn, it's been
John.
years since we've seen you up here, mate. What have you
It
been?
has been a while.
How's the campaign going, John?
Well, we were out there today going strong, going door to door, and she had a homicide call to go to, so I had to come home.
Oh,
Somebody got pow-powed in Hattiesburg.
Ouch.
Yep. Oh, well, that ended today's fun. But I did get to come home and get on the stream.
Yeah.
So there was a
Well, it's good to
plus.
see you, John. Been a long time,
Hate
mate.
somebody had to get shot for it, but it was
Yeah.
plus.
The trouble is, what worries me now is you're,
I can just see John. I told you to shoot him at 148.
Yeah,
That's right.
for real.
You guys are terrible.
That's so you could see it, Mick. Mick,
So
that's so
says
you
the
could
peanut
see
butter boy.
you know, what's going to worry me now, as soon as John comes up, you know who's going to follow him, don't you?
Look at his tongue.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he better come on up.
Hey, John, is your wife? Are they having any debates or anything like that?
Yeah, they've had
No.
2 or
How'd you
3
do?
already.
How'd you do?
Did fine.
Oh, good.
So
John.
what kind of
Everything
questions
went
do
well.
people ask on those debates?
Is your job dead?
Oh.
Really?
People are dying.
Nine.
Ba-dum-bum.
No, more or less what experience and how long have you been
I was
doing
going to say,
job,
because the other
stuff
one
like
really
that.
has no experience. So how the hell does she even,
Yeah, well, she has all her nursing degrees, so that makes her an expert at being a
Yeah.
coroner.
Well, it
Not-
makes her an expert at live people, maybe.
Yeah, for real. That's the running joke here. They're still alive. You can deal with them. If not, Lisa will deal with them.
So what do you think the outcome then, John? Do you think she's going to get the job?
Well, I don't want to say and jinx anything, and she's just ready for it to be either way.
Sure.
When's the primary?
She hopes you do
When,
what
when's the election,
primary?
John?
in 8 days, the primary.
wow, that's
If she makes
early,
it through the primary, then she'll have to get to the general election in
Yeah,
November.
the primary is the big thing. You got to get nominated. Yeah.
Well, if she gets the, I think it's 51% of the vote, she'll be fine.
I don't quite know, how does it work over in the States? You have two elections, do you? Not just one.
We have a primary to get the nominees, and then you have the general election.
You basically have one cut to whittle it down to just two people,
Like a
and then
semifinal
you have
and
the
a
actual election.
Okay.
Now, for the coroner's position, is this like a Democratic Republican thing, or it has nothing to do with it?
Unfortunately, she had to go party affiliation, which
Oh,
the
okay.
coroner's position should not be.
Mhm.
And that just
But,
makes no sense to me.
See, that's what I was talking about, Ken. I saw a picture the other day like that.
I just wanted to. I couldn't take a photo, and I wanted to get Muzz's tongue hanging out a minute ago. So I'm going to go back and screenshot it later. Yeah, we have fun, don't we, Muzzy?
So is everything political over there, John? Is it? I mean, everything is affiliated.
In most states, the coroner's position is appointed. Here, for some reason, in our state, it's an elected position, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
And how long does that appointment last for, in John?
4 years.
Mick. Hello, Mick.
Simone, don't encourage him, please.
I'm trying not to. Buy my shirts, Mick. Buy one of my shirts.
To be honest with you, he's been pretty good tonight, I must admit. He's probably ill, I expect.
Mm.
Well,
John.
He's contributed, sex toys and peanut butter. Yeah.
Sorry, Cal, I missed that one, mate.
Sex toys and peanut butter. He's contributing.
Well,
I got here just in the nick of time.
well, it'll be interesting. Hopefully, John, all the hard work you guys have put into it will pay off, and you'll be able
Well,
to.
what I hate the most right now is that her opponent is, well, maybe not her, but someone is stealing our signs.
Ooh.
And the big signs that I worked so hard to build, the wooden ones and the PVC frame ones, and
Oh, no.
are being stolen that were on
Which is
private
illegal.
property, and it's a pain in the butt. When
How
one
about some
sign-
game cameras on there?
Well, we thought about that and talked about it, and I was like, They're probably still the game camera too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
But just the sign is $60.
How about Apple
That's not including
AirTags?
the frame and the rebar to put it in the ground with.
Yeah, how much
Well,
is it for those
my
little
brother,
detectors, the
my
track-
brother suggested the Apple AirTag last night.
Yeah, track-
Yeah,
And if I knew what one of those was, it'd be great.
an Apple AirTag is like a little RFID chip that you can hide anywhere, and anybody with an iPhone can track it.
How big is it?
About the size of a quarter.
I don't trust those things.
Hmm.
There were stories of people
like it.
going out, meeting people, putting those tags in young ladies' bags, and then following them home.
Yep.
Very, very dodgy technology.
Yeah,
A lot of
That's a
stuff is
shame,
like
John.
that.
That's a shame.
That's just my opinion.
John Rhodes, that is about 105 miles from where I live at. We're close.
I filmed a police car the other week, John. A US police car.
You did what now?
I filmed a US police car, a station wagon.
Well, somebody in the UK has one of our sheriff's office cars replica,
It was a sheriff
That's
car.
cool.
and it's the same exact car that I used to drive.
I forget what it was. It was a V8, no, 5-liter V8, I think it was.
Yeah.
Big car too.
If it was the Crown Vic, it was I think the 302
No, it wasn't a Crown Vic.
V8. It wasn't. If it was a Charger, it was 5.7 Hemi. But they also had some 6-cylinder Chargers.
I'll go to my film and find out.
Is that not a good thing, John? Is that like for sissies or something?
Well, the 6-cylinder Charger is not very fast. When you have a Charger and it's a police car, you expect it to be fast.
Yeah.
And when you punch it, it's like, that's not good.
Fair enough.
I've got a picture of it,
Sorry,
John.
John, how did that go?
Don't
Yeah,
do
do
it.
that.
Don't do it.
Don't worry, Conk. Just make sure you save the stream for later, and we can record it later.
I don't know where that came from.
Ooh, GM. But
State Trooper, where at? Can you make out where it's from?
I'll try and zoom in a bit more.
it looks like an old Delta 88 wagon.
New York State Police.
Yeah, the Crown Vic only had the 302.
Yeah, that's a GM.
Now
The
they had some
Crown
that
Victoria.
they special ordered that had the I think it was a 461 motor in it that would get up and go. New York State Police.
Yeah, it's definitely General Motors, 84, 85.
That's cool, isn't it? It's lovely.
But the Crown Vic was a Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I worked in a
definitely not
company,
a Ford.
we made all the sales for it. The Crown Vic and what was the sister car of it?
The Mercury Grand Marquis.
Grand Marquis, that's right. Oh, God, here we go.
Oh goodness!
Yeah.
Can you move me, Phil? I feel uncomfortable being I appreciate it. I got
Can you see that, Nick?
the cooties were trying to crawl over on me.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right, thanks. Kong, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. Long time no talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Well, hey,
on.
Mick, how are you?
Back together, mate.
Hi, Jonathan. Are you well?
I am well, yes, thank you.
Have you seen the letters on a Hank's t-shirt? like you can miss them.
Yeah, no doubt. I did comment about his shirt at the when I first came in, or before I
They're that
came
big.
up.
They're that big. It took me half an hour to read it.
You want to go?
At least not upside down, so you can look at it from above.
Good. Well, that's nice to be here. Hi, Thomas. You all right, Thomas?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm going round your old man's tomorrow for dinner.
No, you're not.
So why are you late on parade then, Mick?
I've just been remapping my robotic lawnmower.
Okay.
Yeah, just been doing that today. I had a couple of software updates and bits and bobs, so I've been doing that. And just bought a cylinder lawnmower today, another one. It's cheap.
No, I saw that L code gone today.
Did you hear that, mate? Yeah, about time. You only had it 9 months.
Got the same money you suggested.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not normally far off the Mark.
No, that's good. Well, in fact, I say it's settled. I got the money in the bank. I got to deliver it up the road tomorrow morning. That's not a problem.
Fair enough. Good. Well, it's nice to see everybody. I like your t-shirt, Simone. It's nice.
It's nice, isn't
Thank
it?
you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Cool,
I like that. I like
John,
that.
I found the name of the car. It's a Chevy
You like mine?
Caprice Classic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the Caprice Classic was one of the well-used police cars. The Caprice Classic and the Crown Vic were used about the same years.
I love the chrome. Love the chrome on it.
Oh, I love the
Yeah.
chrome. I love the chrome.
Yeah, really nice car.
Yeah, really nice chrome.
My mom had
Such
a
a
Caprice
fucker.
Classic for a while. She loved it. They'd get up
Yeah,
and
but
scoot
John, it's
too.
funny. After the Caprices went out, all of a sudden it was all Crown Vics.
Yeah, they went from the square style Caprice to the
I like
bubble
the square
style, and the
style.
bubble styles didn't do too well. They re-engineered the car, and it didn't handle well as a police car. It was too heavy.
You're right there, Rob. I could do a smaller right now. Thanks. That's serious right. That is, mate.
I see Gary Clifton got his t-shirt. Looks very. He's just sent me a photograph of him wearing a Mixed Motors t-shirt. Looks very nice indeed, Gary. Well done.
So there we go.
Hmm.
You still look quite warm there, Stella. I best admit. Go.
Well, it's like high humidity, high heat. It's like 90 something, 90, 93 outside. It's 81 in here, so it's kind of
You're
warm.
You're not going through the old, are you?
Do you see the color of my hair?
I was judging by the colour of your cheeks.
It wasn't the cheeks she was looking at, Stella. I'll be honest with you, girl.
Tom, what are you doing?
Sorry, mate. Just,
Put the jar down.
he's just too freaking cute. I just love him. Just love him.
Okay.
You're beautiful, aren't you? Yeah, it's great.
For God's sake, Tom, get a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a kennel.
Fine, Tom.
Oh, look at the state of this dog here. Look.
Oh,
The drugs are working.
She's
Yeah.
sweetheart. I love how she wears a bow. That's so
she's
cute.
like, please, Daddy, don't fart.
Well, she's all worn out from humping his leg.
Well, no, she's eating mixed toe jam.
Oh!
Kenny.
Well, Buzz has eye jam, right?
That's just because Tom's weird. That's all that is.
Look at him. Look. You're just great.
Like I said, he's got a perfectly good female in the other room, and here he is.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Do you take care of Kate?
I'm going to take him out the way now. I don't want to see this. Don't want to see
He's not
this.
going to fall off his. He's not going to fall off his chair again, is he?
No. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? He doesn't want to.
Hell no, I don't want to go.
Tom, how good is your balance?
Very good.
Okay, Tom, come here. Don't walk off. Come here.
Wait a sec. I'm just trying to figure out what the dog wants.
Don't get your hand out your pockets, you dirty bugger.
What was the question?
Right, try this, and Tom. Right. No, you've got to stand up, Tom. Tom, you've got to stand up. It's balancing. You've got to stand up. Blow him up big. Blow him up big, Tom.
Here he goes.
Right. Turn sideways. Now interlock your fingers. And then force them out. Right. Okay. Now look over the back of your shoulder and lift the back of your foot up and see if you can see the back of your head. Just do it. Do it. Turn stop. Yoo-hoo.
Hello, Sailor. You lot.
There you go.
Wayne, you sure are being quiet today.
My autistic daughter loves Pip the pup. This is cool. It's great.
What's that? A UK cartoon?
No, that's Pip.
Oh, that Pip. Ah.
It's Pip.
The
You're
poor
tired.
old dog was minding his own business asleep. He just woke her up.
You're great.
Does Pip still sleep in a crate, Mick?
Yeah. Yep. It's got a little cage. That's her little home. Don't you bloody... You hear her moaning? Oh, she just went. Still woke her up.
I have a question for everyone, seeing as most people here are like lawnmower people and stuff like that.
That counts me out.
Go on, Simone.
What is the best method for getting rid of ants' nests in your garden?
Petrol.
Petrol.
The garden will just go
What
kaboom.
nest?
Petrol.
Ant beds.
Boiling hot water. Boiling hot
Depends
water.
on what kind of ants there
Try that.
are. There are ants that like sugary food and ants that like
To just sting the hell out of you.
protein.
If you got an ant's nest, just mow it really level with the ground, and then just pour boiling hot water on it.
Yeah,
Or
that'll help.
You have an anteater.
I did try boiling hot water, but I dug down and they're still there. It's very,
I
very
like
deep.
when they pour
It's
aluminum
become a
in it.
mound.
Oh, they go right the way down.
Yeah, do what Conker says. Get an anteater. They're
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I might do that. You know, might have a fight with a cat, but you know.
Molten aluminum. And then you end up with a really nice
Yeah.
piece of art.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I watched them do that.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Oh, if
cool.
I could, I would.
Yeah.
I counted no less than 11 nests.
But you probably
Well,
got ants nest because you've got long grass.
Well, what they do
No.
is they leave one and just burrow over and create another one and another one.
Brake fluid.
That's
I've
it.
never heard of that
No.
before.
They are all red.
Oh,
Apart from
fire
one.
ants! Yikes!
No, we don't get
Take
fire
care,
ants. We
Rob.
just get
Good
red
seeing you,
ants.
man.
Petrol.
Kenny's got the aluminum art right up there from an ant's nest.
Right.
That's impressive.
No, we tend to use aluminium though.
Aluminium. Yeah,
We don't get fire ants here.
Aloe
We
wood.
just get black ants and red ants. and red ants
Aluminium.
bite.
that's what they say in the UK.
Yeah, and flying ants.
Well,
we get a lot of-
Simone, I have bought a product. It's like basically, cracked corn, little bitty corn, and it's dipped in. They call it BT. It's bacterium something or other that they'll eat it and they'll take it down to the colony. Then that will kill them, and then it kills and kills and kills. It's kind of
Yes.
expensive, but that's one way to take care of it.
Okay, thank you.
petrol.
Just
That works.
quickly,
Petrol.
had a message.
Petrol. Then set and check a match stand and then stand back, watch the whole of your garden blow up. And
Yeah.
that guy did on video.
I've seen a YouTube video of a guy pouring petrol into his garden and lighting it, and the whole thing goes kaboom.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the shooting that Lisa's on right now. They're arresting
Oh no, I
somebody.
don't want to see people
Who
getting
do-
shot.
Who's that in the tight pants?
I don't know.
That's Lisa.
No, it's not.
I don't like seeing people get shot.
Well, you're not going to see it on here, Small. It's just a
Okay.
That's Officer
arrest
Underall.
Yeah.
Yeah, underoos.
They like their pants tight out there, don't
That's it.
Yeah.
A little pum on that, officer.
they? Yeah. Put your hands on the trunk and spread them, I say.
and the suspect too.
What's that? What you
John,
gonna
John,
do?
do you know
when
them?
they fall?
Do you know them, John?
Well, I don't know who the female is, and not sure about the one on the right, and I can't tell the one in the police vest.
So the filming of this at the moment, who's actually recording it?
There's a guy that does a. It's called Hattiesburg Patriot.
Here you
Oh,
go,
is it
Simone.
just a
He's
live-
a
A live, Facebook Live.
he
What's
does
that name?
all kind of
What's
stuff
that
like
with
that.
Kenny?
So, John, that's your first video?
Borax, yeah.
Do what?
That's your first video.
Yeah, right.
No,
Hold it
it's
there.
on my channel. It was a great
Hold it
video,
there,
John.
Hank. Can't get round to you in a minute. Just keep your hand up, Hank.
There you go.
Vinegar. I heard cinnamon works. Chalk, garlic, cloves, paprika,
Flamethrower.
Petrol.
sage, mint, petrol, There's
Yeah, diesel might work
Pepper.
quite well. Diesel.
neem oil, lavender, thyme,
I don't see a great
Yeah.
big anteater anywhere there.
water, peppermint oil, cayenne pepper, lemon juice, dish soap, tea tree oil, cornstarch, baking soda,
Cornstarch.
rosemary, nematodes. I've heard of nematodes.
Apparently
not
the
sure they
dude's
are.
fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a
Thank
look. Bring
you.
us back. Conk, bring us back. Someone's having a fight.
They were having to force him into the car.
Fucking hell, Conk, you're so slow. Bloody hell.
Well,
The fight will be over.
well,
at this
it's
point.
over now.
It's gone. They're driving away.
Yeah.
I saw the story over in the States where a guy shot his children. That was on the news everywhere.
Thanks, Simone.
That happens every day, Simone.
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
And that family's getting really pissed off
Yes.
about it as well.
The guy executed his own children. It's like, what the hell is wrong with him?
Well, he's obviously very mentally ill.
He's American.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Does that cut a nerve of anyone?
Oh,
Now you've got to
not,
go level
not me,
Conk.
man.
All of our villains were sent to Australia. Or Canada.
Hey,
Sorry. Oh no, Wayne, you still awake?
everybody see The Sound of Silence, the movie? Oh,
no.
child,
Not for a very long time.
watch it.
That's the new one that's out.
Now it's about the child trafficking.
Oh God.
Well, that sounds like a whole bundle.
What a lovely, wonderful conversations we're having here.
Yeah, they're saying it. They're saying it's a conspiracy.
Hi,
There's Bruce.
Now
Hey,
we
Bruce.
have some class in the
Hey.
Sorry for your loss there, buddy.
I feel underdressed today.
Yeah.
To be fair, John, you look it.
Thank you.
Bruce looks very
Appreciate
smart today.
Hang on.
Guess I need a
Well,
Conker
you-
shirt, huh?
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
You coming or
Bruce.
going, Bruce?
Hi, Bruce. How you doing, mate?
I would have took my tie. I took my tie off.
You took your tie off?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I hope it went well this afternoon for you, Bruce.
Bruce, what was it? Just a service, or because I
Yeah,
hear
one
that?
less. No, one less person at the do. That's all it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine. No, a good coworker friend just passed. So it's okay. Yeah, it happens. You bet.
Mm.
We lost one of ours this week at work. He owed me 30 quid and all, bastard.
God.
Well, Nick, where you see the envelopes at the funeral place, just take one of them.
Yeah, I got it. I got it out of the collection. I'm not worried.
You know what? You know what got me is how old everybody was.
Were you sussing everyone out? Were you, Bruce? Where you were, Malign?
Well, I'm actually on the younger side, like because I'm a boomer, but I'm a young boomer. So everybody else is about 3 or 4 years older. And they look at me, they remember me with a black beard and a full head of hair.
Yeah.
Then I go, yes, it's Bruce Pender. And they go, oh my God. They're looking at me like, you're old.
Quit looking at me like that.
I'll put my head on here. What am I doing here? Settings.
Come on.
Headset. There we go.
We hear you just fine.
I noticed when you start talking about age and death, Hank goes really quiet.
Oh,
God.
Can someone let Conk know he's live on stream and not doing anything dodgy?
No, don't tell him nothing. To be fair, Annie's probably out. He's probably taking a piss in a bucket.
But when you talk to some of the guys, I've been seeing, every 3 or 4 months because of lawnmower repairs and stuff. And but the older guys that I haven't seen, I go, I fix lawnmowers and I'm on YouTube. And they go, you what?
Yeah. They don't have a clue.
Conk,
That's
what
pretty
are
funny.
you doing?
I'm looking at building my gazebo.
Conk,
You're not doing it now, are you?
You're
I thought it was a gaze book.
You got bored.
You're not doing it now, are you, Conk? I don't want to get a phone call at 10:30 tonight when you fall over in the garden again.
You guys got a pretty good stream here today.
Honest to God.
He's like,
The trouble
Have
is,
you ever heard that song "Sending Out an SOS"? That was Conker last week.
Yeah.
I'm on the workshop floor.
That happened again last week.
Yeah, Phil's got to get one of those pendants. You know, I can't. I fallen and I can't.
Medical alert button.
Yeah.
All right. You ain't got to join in. You know, you ain't got to join in.
Holy shit! I fell down and I can't get up.
Except Phil's pendant will call Mick's number.
Yeah.
Conker's like a mud skipper on his back.
Nice looking stream.
You're a bad man, Mick.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm watching a chipmunk eat
Very
grease
bad
out of
man.
my barbecue.
Did what?
You know how you have the grease trap underneath your barbecue where the grease falls
Yeah.
into it? There's a chipmunk eating the grease out of the trap.
Ew.
Cholesterol.
Really good.
Poor thing's hungry.
I suppose it's very similar to Tom's dog eating peanut butter out of a jar.
Or,
Out of the jar.
Or his
Oh, sorry,
eye,
jar.
I'll make-
I meant his
I'll
bollock.
make, I'll
or
make
Tom's
sure,
dog eating his eye boogers.
yeah, I'll make sure he's hungry. That way he does what I say.
Right. I need to go, guys. I'll catch up with you all soon.
I don't blame
Take
you.
care, Mom.
Buy my t-shirts. Buy my
See you
t-shirts.
later.
Buy my t-shirts.
I didn't know you were selling t-shirts.
Shameless plug.
Oh, I will be next
He
couple of weeks.
needs axles for bearings and axles. Nick, you missed it.
What I miss?
She
Where's the
needs,
exit
she
button?
needs
Where's it gone?
cash flow to buy,
There it is.
replace, forget her Cortina back on the road.
Who's Cortina? Who's got Cortina?
Can someone let Conk know? Can someone please
Okay,
let
I'll take my
Conk know
coat
he's
off.
hosting a live stream?
Say again, Tom.
I said, can someone please let Conker know he's in the middle of hosting a live stream? It's
To be
like
fair,
he's forgotten.
to be fair, just leave him be. He's going to be there all night anyway, so I might as well make a start on it.
I was getting bored from that's all.
Any minute now, I'm just going to go straight through his monitor. He's going to lift it up and smash the light bulb, then he'll be in the dark, and he'll fall arse over nuts over the side counter.
My TV's still got the circle of death on it.
Just
He
drop
can't-
us
he
really
can't
nut
put in the
anyway.
street.
It'd be a bit like in Bruce's last video. I think Bruce, you hurt yourself 3 times in your last video that I counted
On the B
Still
one?
not working, Ken.
on the Honda engine. I think you walked into something, then you cut yourself
Oh,
stupid.
yeah. You know those levers that hang down from the fancy Hondas with the 3
Yep.
cables coming out of them? Jeez, I slit the back of my throat or back of my head and the shoulder got cut. I tell you.
Can you imagine,
Ouch.
Conk, if
It's a
you,
full
if you
contact
did fall
sport.
over? Conk, if you did fall over live on stream, you couldn't get up and you couldn't turn the stream off.
Oh, it'd be great. His views would go through the freaking roof.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well, it'll
you
really
said-
go through the roof if he puts too much of that together and he can't get it out of that room.
I think it
Why
was
people love to see someone else get hurt, eh?
I think it was last year. Conker fell over in the back garden in the middle of winter, and by the time Annie come over, he had frost on his back. Oh, it's hilarious.
Well, we had a guy here, not funny, but we had a guy here was shoveling, dropped dead, and all they saw was the top of his head.
Yeah.
Nice. There's a lesson for
The
you. Tom.
plows came over and just keep
No,
covering
no,
it
no.
up.
It snowed so heavy he had a heart attack. He dropped dead next to his car.
And it continued to snow.
It continued to snow, so all you saw was a little brim of his hat, and that was him.
Ouch.
That's really cold, Ken.
Yeah, really
Oh, I thought Phil was kidding. He's actually putting that together at 9 o'clock at night in his basement.
Kenny, it gets worse. He rang me at 10:30 last week. I can't get this flipping axle in. Oh my god! And then he cut himself and pinched his bastard finger.
I did.
And he said to me, Annie's not home tonight. She's out with her mates. I said, just go indoors. Go indoors now. It's too late. You'll end up on top of the roof, blowing yourself up or something. Just go indoors.
Did he ask you to come put the Band-Aid on for him?
No, I ain't going around his house. If I go around his house, he always gives me a job to do.
It's too far to drive anyway, isn't it?
I just lost the piss and washer now.
He said to me, I'm not pissing coming down your house with the axle. He said, they'll all take the piss out of me next week. I said, calm down, I'll keep it quiet. I won't say a word.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You can't
He'll turn up and have all the cameras out.
Mick, how many miles to Salisbury?
Oh, it's only about an hour and 25 minutes, if that.
That's not your place.
That's a lot in my world.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that, Bruce? About 2 exits in your place?
Who, me?
What did you say, Hank?
I said, you can't keep a secret.
No, no. Hang on. To be fair, I can keep a secret. It's the people that I tell that let me down.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good
Right,
line.
guys, I'm going to call it now because it all takes a picture of me.
Oh, Conker. Before we go, in that drawer just to your right, there's a small violin there. Couldn't start playing it for yourself, could you? Don't do that. Tom will start jumping about dancing.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
What did I just come into here?
Great stream. Well, it was up to about 20 minutes ago. Thanks everybody for dropping in. It's been lovely to see everybody.
Don't start crying.
See you, Phil.
Well, apart from one or two. Anyway, have a great evening. Have a great. Thanks everybody. Obviously, loads of comments and stuff there tonight. We've managed to keep around about what? 30
How many people did you have in the house, Conk?
We're about 36 at one stage, so we've done very well. Thank you.
There's no football or Formula One at the moment. That's probably why.
Easy view the statistics, say.
Women's soccer, football.
Have a great time, guys. I'll see you all next week. All the very best to everybody.
All right, see you. Phil.
Thank you
Take
for
care.
having me.
I'm glad I made it.
Yeah, and us, Bruce, as well. Great to see you.